right, we should be live. Um, Welcome everybody. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're doing an exclusive sneak peek at the update to the RLS Career Overhaul. I have with me Tristan, or I guess a software developer that who I partnered with to get this update out and um, just partner together on some new concepts and ideas to add to the mod. How are you doing, Tristan?
Um, Pretty good, pretty good. You know, just working on this stuff. So super excited to have it come out and show everybody. To be
Yeah.
honest,
So today we're just gonna do probably more or less our final real gameplay test session before the update comes out. Um, Let me real quick. I'm spawning into the game. I'm hitting Control L at the main menu. I'm gonna make an instruction video, but you have to hit Control L right at the main menu before you go into career mode to get the some of the UI changes to take effect.
and
Um,
have the
and have the
map
map.
actually be the official one.
Yep. And let's set up a new one. Um,
You know, I'm looking at your live here. All I see is it says stream is paused on my side at least.
Yeah, I haven't actually showed my screen yet.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yep. Um, and I just want to double check we actually spawn into the right world and the right game. Um, but while this is loading up, the plan for this evening is to, like I said, just gameplay. I'm just going to play the game, and as we come across changes we need to make, Tristan's going to make those in the background, and we might have time to circle back and test some of those changes again. But this is kind of our last minute. Is everything kind of working? So we're gonna blitz through as much as the content as we can, um, and kind of
Yep,
make notes on what changes to make.
yep. Check out the balancing. That's gonna be important. Make sure that all the new things are balanced right, and don't make the economy go crazy.
Yep, yep. Um,
Actually,
and
more like the economy is gonna make you go broke right now, but
let's hope not. I want to get somewhat into the process.
no,
Let me.
you could definitely do stuff for sure.
Cool, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. I think I'm loading in, or I think the game broke one of the two. Actually, you know what? I did see a Lua error code. I didn't want to tell you about it because I thought, oh, maybe this is not important.
Lua error code. I don't have that. Actually, let me run it on my end. See what see what shows up.
Let me pause one more time. Let me reset the game. This is, I'd say Tristan and I have learned a lot about game development. Me especially, just in uh, how crazy it can be. How the highs, there's such high highs, there's such low lows. Just when you think things are
Yeah,
working, they won't work. Let's
for sure.
go back into here.
I have had some mysterious crashes which like don't really explain themselves, which is
Mhm.
kind of scary. Which is like kind of just what normal career mode did to me. But
So right
I
now, I'm having
wish
a Lua code on the career line 143, attempt to index no value.
where
Uh,
career.lua.
yeah, yeah. I just shared my screen real quick just so that we have that kind of
Oh, okay, yeah.
documented. We'll see if this if it loads in or not. While we're still trying to get set up, special thanks obviously to Tristan for all the help and work that he's put in. Um, we've this last week especially has been kind of a bit of a crunch, probably more for Tristan than me. We spent a lot of time on this update. There's a lot of new features, and we decided, you know what, we need to just start getting something out instead of waiting for the next big, fully polished state. So hopefully you'll see more smaller updates more often, I guess, from us. But this one will be a bit bigger than the last. I think we're going to call it RLS Career Overhaul 2.0 or version 2, something like that. Um,
To be honest, mine's also crashing. I
hmm.
would.
So let me go ahead
Yeah,
and
see, this is well, that's probably what happened after rushing that stupid stuff. And I pulled all that garbage because
yeah, we were
G-
literally working on this,
GitHub.
what, 2 or 3 minutes ago?
That's like technically right now.
Yeah. Yep. And also, let
Uh,
us know if the volume is okay. If the audio levels are right. I got it looks good on my side, but never know till it comes across the speakers. Um, I'm wondering, should I revert to my old career version? I don't even know if I have that or career file.
well, you could revert the the last two commits. You could just go into the commit for last night. It was like
Okay.
merge pull request number two, and then you could just do.
Okay.
I'm just gonna revert this one.
Think it's the career overhaul or the championships? Should revert both.
Well, to be honest, I don't know why the career that Lua file would have an issue.
Let me try loading with maybe without control L. That makes no sense at all, but we're gonna give it another shot.
Yeah, it actually might even work. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie, but I know there was something that I fixed. So I gotta make sure that that's fine.
Dang man, it's
I'd
instant.
probably I'd probably go back to the one before the merge pull request last night because the merge pull request is probably what destroyed
Okay.
the career file.
So when I click on that, I hit restore checkout
Um,
or switch to commit maybe.
yeah, switch to commit.
All right, I'm just gonna do the overhaul because then we can at least also test.
Mm-hmm. This shouldn't even be happening, to be honest.
It never should be happening.
No, yeah, but
All right, I think I did it. I've never actually had to go back in time on this stuff.
yeah.
So I'll put those new files in. And while we're still doing this, also, the mud portions of the track that I added, um, still is not fixed yet. I've tried very hard on figuring out a solution. I'm starting to think maybe the hot fix issue, wasn't actually the issue. Um, I had a tip that maybe it's something to do with the file compressions of some of the layers. Apparently, West Coast Map just works a little differently. Um, so still trying to work on that, but we're not there yet. It's not fixed yet in this update, unfortunately. Um, hmm, I don't think I restored to the last commit properly.
Yeah, that's for some reason it's saying something about that 147 line is about if career is even active.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why that would be. But
Something
anyway.
on the load up, maybe. So I should pull the one from like 17 hours ago, right? Just insurance.
Yeah. That branch was so stable, and I'm like, "Oh, let's move it
Uh,
over. Let's move it over." Everything was working beautifully, and now it's like, "Oh yeah, I was literally running this a couple minutes ago."
Okay, so walk me through this. Do I hit? So I'm gonna right click on that commit, and then I hit reset current branch to commit or
Well,
revert commit.
on honestly, you can make a new branch with that commit.
Okay, create branch.
Yeah, just create branch, and then just see if you could sit on that branch for now, and then I'll work on in the background trying to get the main one stable again.
Okay, I will do that. I will attempt to do that. There we go. And then we're gonna take that, copy and paste it. If you want a glimpse on what Tristan and I do most of the time, this is it. We have progress, and then we have a weird delay that takes time to figure out, and then we have massive progress, and then return back to a crawl. So appreciate the patience.
There's a there's something about the delivery stuff which shouldn't have any change in like the last month.
Hmm.
Oh my god, I don't know what.
It's funny, like right before the stream started, I was loaded in, I was ready. All I had to do was buy my first car, and then
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, it's crazy. This is crazy.
Mhm. Oh, oh. Okay, we're loading into an old stable branch. No Lua code yet.
Yeah, can I?
Ooh, program crashed. Okay,
What crashed? Oh man.
let's try again. I feel like let me just try that
Yeah, this is.
again.
I'm like not enjoying this.
There could be a reason why most game developers don't live test their their testing.
No, it's because it was rushed, right?
Yep,
For this, it
yep.
was rushed.
But I mean,
That
that's
is
how it goes
definitely
when you're working on a big mod like this, and you do it as a in your spare time in your hobby while trying to do other things in your life.
not exactly the reason, but yeah.
True, we're trying to get this done. All right, let's see if this runs. Okay, we are loaded in. We
And this
are.
is. Can I see?
Yep, yep. I just
Are
showed
you
this.
you're loaded into that 17-hour going?
Yep, correct. So it's something in
Okay.
there. All right, everyone. So yeah, let's begin this live test. Um,
Can
first
you
thing,
just quickly go into the world edit thing real fast,
sure.
just to check some stuff?
Yep. So we're opening up the world editor right now. This is where we did a lot of the map changes and whatnot.
Are
What?
you on the new? Actually, I don't even know if you're on the map.
Yeah, we're on the map.
Oh, you are?
Yep, we got the palm trees in the distance.
I don't. I don't know the all the new little things that you put in. Just go towards the track, obviously.
Okay.
Just towards the track.
Yeah,
Just
I
fly
got your
over there real quick.
checkpoints.
Yeah, probably.
Anything specific you want to look
Uh,
at here?
no, I guess you're probably right. Well,
We'll find
yeah,
out if
it's
anything's
whatever.
broken.
Yeah,
That's the
it's
purpose
whatever.
of today. Um, and as well as I'm kind of gonna just rattle off some of the features that I can remember and see. So the first thing you'll notice when purchasing your first car is up in the top right, you have 25,500 instead of I think it was
13,
15,000. Was it 13,000 was the original?
13,500. But
Go.
that's another thing that I'm not sure. Right now, what you're really doing is I want you just to kind of just try to go and play the game. I
Hmm.
think that might still be too much money, to be honest.
Okay. Oh, well, I mean, I've seen it. So another thing that's changed is the vehicle pricing is variable. Some, you know, some vehicles will be a good deal. Some vehicles will actually not be a good deal based on their true current value. So I have seen some of the early vehicles actually exceed the $25,000 range, if you can believe it. Um, this is a good example of our I series here is worth 14,000, or we can buy it for 14,000. We don't know exactly what it's actually worth, or we can buy a Corvette for 19,000. I'm pretty sure that's not a great deal. I don't think Corvettes are actually worth that much. I think we scaled most of the vehicle prices up, if I'm correct, right? And then
The
reduced
what?
parts
The
values.
prices?
Yeah, just raw values across the board. Did we scale that up?
No, the values are exactly the same.
Okay,
It's just that
it's just
they used to
variable.
depreciate really hard, and now they don't depreciate as hard,
Gotcha.
and scrap value is much higher.
Gotcha. Um, So we're gonna take this I series because it's 14 grand, and we're gonna have to conserve our money and try to make some money. So we will go ahead and purchase this for 15.6 out the door. And there it is. Things are loading up. I'm interested too if other people notice. For me, if this feels smoother than the last update. It already plays better. It feels. Let me go off of arcade mode real quick because I leave that on for my son to when he plays. All right, this is a very quiet car. Maybe my headset's quiet. So we're gonna go ahead over to the garage and let's see what this car is actually worth if we want to go ahead and sell it. And we're gonna go to my vehicles. And so here's a great example. This car is actually worth 21,700. So if we sold it right now, we would actually turn a profit, which because of how short we are on time and for testing purposes, let's go ahead and sell that. Let's see if we can make some money just flipping cars we buy from the store. So now we have, once this loads, 31,000. Right now, I turned off all the mods I typically use. So we're back to just vanilla vehicles. I just remembered I did increase the number of values in each, or sorry, number of vehicles in each store. I think I reduced that again. This is a lot to scroll through. Um, but let's see if we can make some money. Let's see if we can find some deals. Let's actually start back towards the top. So we got 1963 Piccolina 110 for 8,700 bucks. I don't know the prices of these vehicles, but I feel like I don't know, it is base model. It could be worth a little more. Let's go ahead and oh, we can only set route or take taxi, so we're not going to do that. Well, I guess let's take a taxi because we won't have the what do you call it? Well, how far is this? 1.6 miles? No. Let's see if we can just buy something real quick. So here we have a Pessima 1999 1.8 DX. We have an automatic and a manual variant, and there's already a big price difference of 6,000 to 7,500. So let's go ahead and buy the 6,000 version, and then let's buy one more car. As this loads in, the more vehicles there are in the shop, the longer it loads as well. So that's another reason why I'd want to turn it off. Let's go buy this Corvette Police, because even if we get a bad deal on it, we do want a police car for later on in the stream. So 11.7.
For sure.
And let's go to my vehicles. Okay, so the Pessima is actually worth 8,700, so we did make some money on there. But the Corvette is actually worth 12,700, which I think we barely made some money. We made like $1,000. Let's go and sell the Pessima. This is good. I wanted to see the balance. Like, can you just make tons and tons of money flipping? Probably. You could probably do decent money, but um, you're going to lose some as well if you make mistakes on your valuation of the vehicles. While we're waiting on our police Corvette, let's go ahead and purchase one more. Let's swing for the fences. It's something a little pricier. We have 21 grand. We have to account for taxes. Um, It's a big H series for 18,000. I normally don't buy vehicles in this price range. I don't think a Legrand is worth 19,000. D series with 19. It's only rear-wheel drive. It's a long bed. I don't know if that's really worth the 19. We're getting close to our limit here with taxes and whatnot. We do have a Sport Pessima for 19,000. But if we get a bad deal on that, there's not much we can do with it. Let's go ahead and let's get this Deanna, this BX series Deanna for 18,000. We can make it a drift car. Did I lose you in Discord? Oh, okay. Audio seems a little funny too.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You're back. Actually, we're going to get this 800 series. It's a more luxury vehicle manual. We can do a lot with that for 18. Let's go and purchase that. That's almost all of our money for 21.3. And let's go ahead and look at it. So it was only worth 29.50. So we had lost some money on that deal. They can scale, I think, pretty wildly. But it's a really fun mechanic. Every time you go to purchase a vehicle, it kind of just changes up it adds that excitement factor of it. Is this a good deal? Is this not a good deal? You might purchase different things based on it. So let's
Yeah,
go.
it's 80%. It's 80% to 120% value.
There you go. I think it's
Those
a
are the
curve too,
extremes.
right?
It's also curved. Yeah, yeah, it's curved. Most of the time you'll get a normal deal.
Yep. All right. So we are in our police covette here with the funniest little horn. So we're gonna go out and patrol, see if we can get some cash. So you remember this is the same feature that was in the last update. You can play as a police. We do have the police back in. The AI police have not been fixed, but it honestly does feel smoother in my opinion. But they will still randomly target you.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
it seems like that is a much deeper issue with the game that we just haven't had enough time to really play with.
Yeah,
Um,
no time to look through the 5,000 line AI code.
exactly. And we have three different variants of police vehicles now. We have the Roamer, the Bastion, as well as the Grand Marshal. And so that adds some variety and I think more unique police chases as well.
Okay, just as an FYI,
Hmm.
it's the main is back to stable. I think
Okay,
stable. Just saying.
perfect. So we have
This
a D series running from us. We're going to go in pursuit. We're actually just going to run code 2 without our siren because I kind of can't stand that siren. It's a little obnoxious. So he's going to brake right. Now, remind me, Tristan, did you ever end up tweaking the AI pathing a bit to make them, change lanes better and whatnot?
no.
Okay, we talked
Yeah,
about it, but
that, yeah, we talked about it along with talking about fixing the police, but I guess that's probably gonna be. We're hoping. Well, I am partially hoping that the devs take on the AI and work on that, and we'll just work on everything else.
yep,
Otherwise, I guess later on we could try to do a specific AI update, which would
yeah.
be like its own thing. But as of
On,
right now, I think we have bigger, better ideas.
yeah. So we're still in pursuit. Oh, that was close.
Hitting them.
Yeah, it is nice having the police back in the map as well because they kind of help you in the pursuit. They can obviously hurt you if you get in their way, but you don't feel so alone in the police chases. And while we're still in pursuit here, this might be the end. Big collision there. I want to be cautious, not run over any bumpers. I think that's gonna be it. He's still getting away. He's still moving. Ramming police cars. Oh no. We got him
He's
boxed
doing
in.
good, actually.
He's impressive. One thing I'm noticing is, oh, there it is. Maybe I lost you again?
For a half second. Oh, nice. You got the arrest bonus?
Yep, we got it for 11,095.
Nice. 11,000 or 1,100?
11,000, I believe. Let me just,
No way.
yep, 11,000. Which
Okay,
we
that's
have
that's
another
getting tweaked.
pursuit. It
That
felt a
is
little
getting tweaked.
strong.
That is tweaked like right now, actually. 48. But yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. So I saw someone was running from us, but I didn't see who. So we're gonna go see if we can chase that down. Just gonna follow the other police unit here. At least I was. Up, he got away. We still left the 1250 for repairs. So if you lose them, you still get a little cash. Because you probably, used your, damaged your vehicle in the process. So while we're looking for another suspect, I do want to give a big shout out to the devs. Obviously, they are working on core features right now. I I feel like Tristan and I have just been adding the fun stuff that we want to see.
We
Hopefully,
haven't even got started to look at it.
yep, yep. Hopefully they add some of the things we're adding, just because we enjoy it and maybe the community does as well. But I don't want anyone to think for a second that we are better than the devs or we're doing the things the devs won't do. It's just that we're just skipping ahead. They laid out the structure that they have now, and we're going in and adding some, I don't know, some frosting on top per se.
Absolutely.
I think what they'll have out will hopefully be better, to be honest. And then, as they come out with big new updates and big new features, we'll update what we feel we should, and keep the mod
Around it.
updated. Yep.
Yep.
So it sounds like police are chasing someone else. I don't remember. I don't know if it works or not. Never mind, it does. So
What works?
if another police unit makes an arrest, you still get the bonus as well. So I just made $3,600 for what I assume another unit did up here on the top of the hill. So we probably definitely want to dial that back, especially if we're having police help us.
Yeah.
I'm fine with getting some money because I don't know. We never discussed this, Tristan. Are we going to have a version that does not have police so that way players cannot?
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So I figured just because it's still not fixed. So we want to be still strong enough for them that it's not too much of a grind and too painful to do. That could be the risk reward of running with AI police around you. You might
That
potentially
is a
get
risk
more
reward.
income. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, but it's honestly right now being a police officer right now to what you're doing is way. This is actually game breaking because you should never be able to make this much money this fast.
Probably good for the stream. But yep, that's I think we'll put the police car away for now.
Um, if you want, I actually fix that as well.
Okay.
So
I think this would be a good time to talk about insurance. I'm gonna go ahead and customize
no,
my
no,
policy.
you have to pull the new stuff for it because insurance was revamped. So
Oh, is it not on
not
this build?
revamped, but there's some UI mistakes that existed, and
Okay.
I want to see if you will have them after this pull, because
Okay.
that's exactly what I was trying to fix, and a bunch of other little things that you might run into. But
Hmm.
just if not, if you switch to the main branch, you should be able to pull that, and then because right now, if you open the insurance, it will probably show as no, right?
When I open up insurance
The
on,
deductible percentage will say no, 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 no. It's not happy.
let me look.
Not in repair.
Under see details, customize coverage. Yep, it says no,
Yeah,
no, no. Yeah. So
yeah. So that should be fixed, but
okay.
and also the deductibles were changed.
Okay.
So right now you have really really good insurance, man,
Perfect.
because
Perfect.
I actually made it much more punishing in
Sounds
the
good.
update that existed.
All right, so let's go ahead and take our D series out. Let's get in some police pursuits where they pursue us. And then I think we'll go ahead and switch builds and continue on with the stream.
Because if you pull it, you can just control L and then should update.
Okay. So let's find a. I guess we gotta drive reckless if we're gonna get in pursuit here.
Get away.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know what? Let's just there you go. Tag you're it. Oh, that cop did. Cop was okay with that. Go opposite lane driving. Ooh, that was close. He's okay with that. Oh, now we're getting pursued. Probably for running that red light. I'm gonna let it catch up a little bit. Yeah. It's fine, I didn't need that. Real quick too, I'm gonna pause. I need to adjust the Discord volume.
Okay.
I turned you down a little bit and it was too low. So let's try that. All right. And then we
All I
go.
know is the stream's muted, so I can't hear myself or you through the stream.
Gotcha. It's probably for the best. Alrighty, so coming out of pause really messed me up. This thing is oddly heavy. it's a diesel, so I don't have
Oof.
kind of RPM I want.
Nice.
Is it
Obviously,
is it
nice.
7,000 RPM diesel? I can't remember if I bought a diesel.
Crazy.
It is a diesel though, yeah. 20 pounds of boost. Boost.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you can't have 20 pounds on heavy. Unless you have like a big, big engine. Really big
Yeah,
engine.
unless it's really built up, but not for 20 grand. All right, let's go in the neighborhood. I think I can get away here. Never mind, I just heard a siren in the neighborhood. There it is. Oh, oh, oh. You know, I have not been in this cul-de-sac for so long. I didn't know they added a house there. That's so cool. I used to play in that cul-de-sac all the time.
I always
That's funny, yeah, because you came into the game only a few months ago.
yeah, literally a few months ago. And immediately I'm gonna start modding.
This game has a lot of potential. You know, we talk about it a lot. Um, this game can really go wherever it wants, I feel like.
Yeah, there's at least I have a whole criminal side of the game that I want to play.
Hmm.
So, but that's gonna really
Oh,
be. I'm really hoping that everything works out with the AI getting better.
right.
Because I don't want to like be reliant on the police and then have them just ram you after.
Right.
I can look. I can look for a workaround and make a workaround for it. But
I feel like a lot of, I mean, just in the time I've played, I've seen a lot of changes. So I feel like they'll definitely come. I'm confident that they will.
yeah,
Along with, and real quick while I'm here, along with the mud issues that are in the map, I have a custom sand for the sand mountain that's also broken. Again, hopefully, fingers crossed, we fix it soon. I don't know why I'm not getting away yet. It's taking a long time.
because you have the plate on, and I increase the evade time when you have a plate versus
There
when you
you
don't
go.
have a plate.
Okay, and for all that work, we got 2950.
Yeah, it's not that
2,950.
rewarding, but honestly, that is pretty fair, in my opinion.
I think, yeah, I think it's fair.
It might be a little high, but to be honest, that's my view on everything right now. But at the same time, there are some things that can be really punishing. Like,
Now, if you have no plates, do you make more money that way? Okay, still the same.
yeah,
Cool, cool.
in my aspect, the dash cam footage, it's the exact same chase regardless of plate or no plate.
Got
It's
it.
the risk that you take. So
Makes sense.
having a plate is risky. Having no plate is riskier.
Got it.
But at the same time, it's not as risky because you can get away. So I don't know.
Whoa, whoa,
It's
whoa.
something that is still very heavily.
Yeah.
I think about it a lot for sure.
All right, we're going to pull over real quick, and let me go get the new build loaded in. So bear with us. You'll still be able to hear us, or should still be able to hear us, but the screen will be paused. Let me go ahead and pull the latest.
Yeah, because not all you have to do is check out main branch, and that well after you fetch, you should first fetch and then check out main branch,
Got it.
and then should be good to literally control L. Well, honestly, you should save, and then you should save and rejoin so you can get all the UI stuff because the
That's
UI
right.
stuff doesn't work.
Okay, so let's go back to main branch.
So, have you said anything publicly of like what this really update is, or
No, no. It's such a long list to go through. If you want to start going through it, that'd be great.
I don't know if I think we'll just go through it as we go through it. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
show it off in game, and then we'll talk about it
Yeah,
for sure. But on the insurance side of stuff, what we really changed was now instead of having a system where it used to be everything was based on damage, while now we actually do have real life deductibles. They may not be set value deductibles, but they are percentage based deductibles on the vehicles. So if your vehicle is worth $20,000 and you get into a car accident, let's say the lowest end for insurance is 5%. So you'll end up having to pay $1,000 at the maximum ever if you go through insurance. And everything that you pay over your deductible is what insurance takes into account for how much your rate is going to go up. So if your damage is less than your 5% deductible, insurance actually does it in a sense like harm-free. They are not going to hate you for the fact that you just paid for your own repair. But it will be slightly faster because I did allow for insurance to technically always be the best way out, other than like high value crashes where private repair might make sense.
Awesome. I love it. Yeah, that's exciting when you're working on that. There's been so many little excitements along this journey of development, and it's funny to go back into it now and like, oh yeah, I forgot when we went back and added that.
You know, the insurance stuff, it's not really fun, but it gives quality of life in a way.
Yeah.
But what I can say is the stuff we worked on this week,
No,
that is all fun.
I'm
This
so
is all
excited.
fun.
I'm excited to show that.
Like, yeah.
All right, so let's look at our vehicles. We're back in. Actually, before that, let's go to our insurance policies. We're gonna see the details for our private insurance and customize our coverage. I'm still getting the no, no, nos. Control L
Did you did
at the
you closed it
uh-huh,
and you restarted it?
even Control L at
Interesting.
the main menu.
That's
I,
really interesting because it doesn't show for me on my end, but that's at the same time.
let me just Control L in the game real quick, cause why not?
Yeah, I don't know. So the issue is that the UI is supposed to load all the indexes at the start of the game, but
Hmm.
it didn't. I know how to fix it, but it's kind of like a what is that?
Something
Oh,
broke. Something about
that's
the
fine.
computer.
Yeah, you
Maybe
can't
because
control
I.
L in the computer.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, that's what I was
it's
thinking.
always weird. I don't know why.
Should I back out and go and do a new save? Control L at the main menu and see if the insurance policies work that way, just for
Um,
science purposes.
you don't need to make a new save,
Okay, let me
but
back.
you closed the game and opened it again.
I did, yeah. Let me do it again though, just cause, just to try.
Yeah, everything you fetched, you pulled.
In fact, let me
Yeah,
just do it again though. Cause I feel like there has to be a delay.
yeah.
Um,
There might be a delay for like loading stuff. I
hmm
really don't know exactly. I really thought it would work because it works on my end because I figured out how to rebuild the UI. So I build all the index files. So like we could make a step-by-step process on how to have it, and we might need to in the future
hmm
due to some UI stuff that I'd like to work on.
hmm
That is more than just like seeing what the deductible percentage is. Because like you could technically see it if you exit out that menu, but you don't know what it is when you're selecting it, which is
Oh, I
kind of
see.
the point.
Yeah, yeah. While I'm still loading in, do you want to talk about how the connection between insurance and police chases and whatnot? Because we did some work on that.
Yeah, well, insurance is actually connected to like everything almost. Anything that you can technically do that's kind of illegal, it's connected. Like your insurance is going to go up if you run one if you speed past one of the speed cameras. The speed camera math has been changed, so now it's not like 2,000, 5,000, and 10,000.
Hmm.
It's like a slow curve from like a 5 mile per hour speeding ticket being like $200 and like a 10 mile being like 500. And then, if you do the unimaginable of like 100 over and a 35, then you're getting hit with like $14,000 in fines and insurance is going to kill you.
And that's going to
But
be hard to do. I mean, you're not going to casually be doing that.
it's actually not hard to do because technically the road on the main road that connects off the highway is a 35 with a speed trap there.
Is it
And
really?
I've definitely sent it on that highway past the dealership going really fast. So it's possible. Like let's say at the top end your insurance, it would get multiplied by three, which is or by two, which is like the max it should ever get multiplied by.
Hmm.
But that means that your premium is now two times more.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, so the UI still didn't change, but we'll go ahead and customize our coverage here. We'll keep the repair time to 2 minutes. We want to apply paint when repairing. Renewal distance, we'll keep it at 25 kilometers.
so everything is kind of connected when it comes to all these values. the repair time, the value is actually a percentage that is taken into account for how much insurance goes up. So if you have the 30-minute repair time, your insurance is actually much more lenient and doesn't actually um doesn't charge you way the your insurance rate doesn't go up or your score doesn't go as fast. So if it's at 2 minutes, your insurance score goes up faster. If it's at 30 minutes, your insurance score goes up much slower.
Interesting. Okay.
Um, well, the deductible percentages that are shown right now,
Hmm.
instead of it being all no's, it's supposed to be 5, 10, 15, and 25.
Okay. We're gonna do the lowest.
The
Um,
lowest, the lowest deductible or the lowest
lowest
warranty.
deductible percentage for 5.
Yeah, that's best. That's the best insurance you can get right there.
All right. So we'll
And
probably be
actually,
paying
well,
for it.
technically no, because of renewal distance.
Hmm.
Because renewal distance is a multiplier, but the way you have it is in a sense the best way because your insurance renews every 25 kilometers, but that means you also get chances for your insurance to go down in 25 kilometers more because your insurance is based on your renewal rate. So you're
Gotcha.
evaluated every period. So if you
Okay.
did good in that period, your insurance goes down by 10%.
Okay. Very nice.
So
Very
it's not a
nice.
set value, it's 10%. So even if you have like a crazy high insurance rate, it can all go down.
Okay. Yes, cool. I have not seen the Errata Sport, the Roshi Errata, in any of my career playthroughs, but I'm seeing it here at Belesco Auto, which I don't think that should be at Belesco Auto. I need to, at some point, I will revisit the dealerships.
Someone
Um,
traded them in. What are you talking about?
huh?
I'm joking, but someone just traded those in
Oh,
for a car.
maybe that's what it was. Yeah. No, Belesco's supposed to be like your nice, just city cars. What is going on? There's a police pursuit outside. Hopefully they don't target me. A Hiroshi
Yeah.
SBR rear-wheel drive for 13 grand. I have to make money on that, right? I mean, there's no way.
Honestly, I haven't. Oh wow, yeah, that is actually. No, those are actually cheap. I'm not gonna lie,
Are
those
they?
are cheap. Those are cheap. That's probably like that's value right there. It's like a super slow electric.
Uh,
That's exact. Oh no, it's not electric, is it?
it wasn't electric, but it was the base model. Let's
Yeah,
figure out
it's what the super slow cars.
if anybody's interested, like what in the chat, what kind of racing events would you like to see? There's a few I'm really excited for. I'm gonna try to flip that Hiroshi real quick. I want to see
What
if
do you
we can
mean?
make that $13,000 Hiroshi.
Oh, you think you're gonna make money on it?
I
Go
think
for
I'm
it.
gonna make money on it. So
Hey, all you. I've seen those before. I don't think I've
so
not.
here's
Did you see that taxi rate?
I did see that. I was just about to mention that. That was a $744 taxi rate. I clicked through it so fast I didn't have a chance to think about it. I like that a lot because
Because it used to be like $15, and no one's making $15. Like that's
yeah,
insane. Oh,
yeah.
he's coming for you. Okay.
Yeah, he stopped. He's like, "Wait a second, what are you doing with that?" Okay, I'll just buy it.
He's
Um,
actually watching you.
so we're gonna buy this and we're gonna try to escape bags for 14.2. I guess consider the $700 taxi thing that I didn't even mean to do. I mean, I didn't have a car, so I didn't have a choice. But I like that because it gives meaning to like, let me take my personal vehicle down there.
Exactly. Yeah, and quick traveling should not be something that's rewarded, really.
Yeah. Hey, officer, we're just abiding the law.
It's not.
Yep.
Okay. Because now test drives are not no longer. It is not the elusive $500 that it says. It is not. Because it said direct. It is not worth $500 for life. Does not notice it, but it is a 10% rate of the damage. 10% of the car.
Okay.
So
Note to anyone that like to use the test drive vehicles as your escape getaway car. It is insurance knows now. We have a cop sitting
yeah,
in the middle of the intersection. It seems like police have kind of broken for right now, which happens all the time.
yeah, nothing to do with us, honestly. That's just like,
Yeah. And honestly, probably the main reason why the devs have
oh,
the police turned off.
new thing that we've been thinking is a normal thing, but you never see that accident.
The cop?
Well, yeah, we had them back then.
Right, right, yep,
They used to be the
yep. You mean
standard.
it was a different unit, a different Bastion unit, if they, if,
The
I can't remember.
it was just a very simple
I
control
do
tower, but their
remember,
Bastion's much faster.
yeah, yeah. Oh, you're talking about the Grand Marshal.
Grand Marshal, yeah.
Yep, yep, yep. So we're gonna see if we can make some money on the way back. I thought my game audio was really off, but really I guess I was in a quiet car because this thing is loud.
Have you even checked this out?
The tally. Oh, it was, no, I haven't yet. I'm trying to escape this cop right here. I'm gonna break. I'll break him.
Oh yeah, because you didn't buy it. Yeah, you didn't buy it.
No, I did buy it. It was for 14,000.
Oh, you did. Oh, you bought it, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. Just drive back to the garage.
For a second. There is an issue that exists that if you get pulled over by the police while having a test drive, insurance needs to cover it. They will break your
Oh,
well, you know what I mean. Like I said,
like they'll just charge you a lot.
the 1 million insurance score, which just
Oh, I didn't know you left that in.
I
Oh, we never. I guess yeah. I thought that was just a value change. I didn't realize we had. I thought we said we hadn't tested it.
think I fixed it, honestly.
Honestly, these police are not killing me, which is nice. They're just kind of like they're trying to stop me, but they're not, you know, running me off the road super aggressively yet.
Well, from what I've realized, is every single police car technically has its own personality.
Oh, okay. So we got a
And,
roadblock here.
oh, you're
Not
on
a,
restart?
not a great one. Oh, and then he took off after. That's good.
You're gonna make a lot of money.
Open. In case we lose money on the car.
Yeah, yeah.
We gotta turn traction control off. We gotta get serious here. In fact, it did not just turn it off. What did I turn it on? There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get. Oh, another roadblock. Oh boy. There's a half decent one. Let's go around back. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm already so excited for when the mud is fixed. When I get it fixed. I will get it fixed one day. Won't be soon. But I'm so ready for my mud to come back.
Anyway, so you're not gonna get any time to work on this?
Nope. Yep. For those that don't know, see that sand works fine. For those that don't know, I also created the Pepper Valley mod map. That should be out. Well, it's already released on the forums. I did just get confirmation that they are reviewing the map still and to upload a repo, and we may see it up in repo as early as next week. So looking forward to that. I spent a lot of time trying to fix error codes and make it as polished as possible, not only for the players but also for the devs, just to see, you know, what level of what quality of work am I at. So I've
Pepper Valley.
go ahead.
More races to it because I technically race stuff and you can use this code.
That's true. That's true. We'll have to make that conversion switch on the Pepper Valley update. There's been a lot of questions on will Pepper Valley be a career map. It's possible. We're not.
Yeah, very possible.
We're not there yet, but it'd take a lot of work. But that would be a lot of fun. And honestly, if I still can't figure out these mud textures, maybe that will come sooner rather than later.
Yeah, because technically what we're working on is just 4 career features.
Yep. about it, really just deliveries and garages. Um, we have a gas
Reasonable
station.
route. Yeah.
We might not be too far
Well,
out, but
yeah, no, it's doable, but it's not done by this time.
yeah, no. All right, we are still getting pursued by the police. Does like
I
stopping
wonder
ever
where they
help?
see you. Yeah, stopping is actually pretty good. If you stopped probably back there at the top of the hill, you probably would have lost them.
Hmm. Oh boy. Oh, that's not good. The Roomba found his way down the path. Oh no! We're stuck in the bushes. This is gonna be the end of us.
What do you mean found his way? See, this is why I added this as a nav path.
3,700 fine. Policy score is now 1.82, and they say I can
Ooh.
safely drive away. So we got caught. I
Yeah,
thought I was
no
gonna be
way.
fine.
Honestly,
Oh
I think
man.
that's a fair fine. It was a really long chase. You probably didn't have too many offenses.
Honestly, I thought it was gonna be
Well,
worse. I mean, I'm glad it was what it was, but I was afraid it was gonna be astronomical. So let's look at our value of our
also,
vehicle. Oh, go ahead.
yes, check out the value.
It was actually
But
worth
also, when you
18.9.
go, oh
We
wow,
made some money.
worth more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we made like 5K on it. Also, if you could check, just go into the insurance policy thing again,
Mm-hmm.
and just check if the, not the repair. Oh,
Customized
you're
coverage.
repairing just normally. Yeah. Um, yeah, there. It says ticketed for wrong way, speeding, failed to yield, intersection, and racing on the left.
Oh,
But
it gives
I've
you.
made new, nice and detailed event lists on the side where it says insurance history. So the insurance history is very detailed now, so you know why everything happens. So your insurance doesn't just go up. It's like,
Mm.
well, you did all this stuff. I think that's a fair assessment, and it tells you right there. So you'll have a history forever that you did that.
Yeah, I love that. That's amazing. I forgot you had added that. Um, but let's look at our repairs for the Hiroshi that
Oh,
we
I
just
need to
bought.
fix that. I'll fix
Uh,
the insurance
so
policy thing.
the quick repair is going to be roughly $3,000+ if I want to do it quickly. Standard repair is only 1,000 for 2 minutes. I
That's your deductible. Your deductible is $948.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, sorry. The private repair is 3,162, so that's with no insurance. Yep. Okay.
And your insurance isn't gonna go up too much, but it'll do 0.09%.
Hmm.
So that also is correct because of, your insurance is covering $2,000, so they don't think that's too bad.
Right, right. Okay, so let me look at something real quick. All right, so we are actually, I think there's something we're gonna do. We're gonna sell this car. I know we just got it and got it back here. We're selling it for the 18.9. I don't want to deal with the damages. We're actually gonna sell our Covette.
Oh, look at your value when you sell.
Yeah, it was 18.9. Or
Did you
did
get 18.9 though?
did I? I thought I did. I didn't even check.
Because I'm pretty sure you didn't. Because I removed damage from your gain on selling vehicles.
Really? You snuck that
So if
one
your
in on
vehicle
me.
is damaged and you sell it, you actually lose
Yeah.
the value.
I had 13 plus the 13 is 23 plus 18. I don't know if that was.
I'll do the math because I remember what it was. You said it was like 18.5 and then 12 something. So
Yeah, something like that.
just get this calculator over. So it's like 13 plus 18
Ooh.
plus 12. Yeah,
I
you
think.
lost $2,000, which is
Interesting.
technically, so yeah, you lost something close
That's
to
about right,
something.
because I mean, I had a $3,000 repair. Probably, there's probably a lot of rounding in there too.
Yeah, there is
Um,
some money. So.
oh, see, now this is cool. So I see here there's a Bastion Sport 5.7 liter. Up
5.7,
above, I
okay.
found the same car. Where was it?
The sport is actually, I do like that car just period, regardless. That was actually one of my first cars that I bought. I saved up with deliveries for it, and it was great.
The same one up above for 18,000. So that's cool. I kind of have an idea like, okay, well, They're
It's
about
not worth
that
21 for
range.
sure.
Yeah, it's definitely not. Don't get the 21 one.
I think that's a really good deal, actually. 18 for that, and you could put a tow hook on that and pull some trailers.
Yeah, and here's a sport for 25 grand. So definitely a bad deal there. I'm trying to find a drag car or something we can easily drag, go to the drag strip with.
I think honestly, the Bastion isn't. No, well, it is just it is the sport, which makes it faster, but
It has a V8, but it doesn't have the
it's so heavy.
supercharger. It is heavy.
It's it it doesn't really do that good. All I know is I have the Battlehawk, and it does like a 10.6.
Okay. So we're gonna buy that sport. Um,
Yeah, and you can check
we're
out the drag race, the drag strip.
gonna have to take a taxi. How much is the taxi though? Seven hundred thirty-eight
It's
dollars. We'll take it. It's fine. So happens when you sell all your vehicles and get caught by the police. We're just gonna straight away buy it. We're gonna deliver it to the garage. No, because we have
what?
to.
Okay. Yeah, you
Yeah.
could just get into it and then what's it called?
Oh, that's true.
TP.
Use roadside, right?
Yeah, roadside takes you there.
So 19.4 out the door. We're hopping in.
Honestly, I think that's like worth 22, so I think that's a steal.
We're actually gonna be a little cheeky. So I added another garage at the drag strip. So we're gonna go straight there.
Drag
Um,
paddock. I would I would love if there were a little bit more elements, UI elements in here, but it is still very
yep,
nice to have it.
yep,
Not UI, I mean like visual, like a toolbox or something.
right.
We definitely that's future. Right now we just go feature heavy.
Yep, yep. That's exactly it. So we're at the drag strip. We can go into the computer here. We can do all kinds of tuning right here at the drag strip, um, as well as work on our cars and our garage stuff. Let's go
Yeah.
ahead and see what kind of blocks we can put on this before we go
Just just run
superchargers.
just
That's
run a
true.
base.
Good point. Good
Do a
point.
base run.
I get so excited for the building process. I forget to see where we're at.
Yeah, you gotta know what kind of progress you make,
Yeah,
and it's time to show off the engine.
that's right. So the drag strip, you can start in any line. The drag championships, if anybody had used them before, where you went against an opponent, those will be removed and they're gonna be substituted for this system. Something I didn't do is do the light system. I think we'll
Yeah,
just
well,
hijack these tree lights.
it's coded in as long as you rename everything correctly, it'll
Gotcha.
work.
So right now the drag lights don't work, but they will work upon release of the update. 'Cause that shouldn't take me long. I just stalled.
Yes.
So
Every race technically is coded for lights. Just it accepts if it doesn't.
real quick, we just staged. It shows us our target time, our potential reward. Oh, the AI still do go down here. That might be a problem. We might
There's a
see what
problem.
we might get
I
paid
saw.
for this AI.
No.
Did you fix it?
Yeah, I fixed that.
Oh man, I don't know why. I say one bug and then Tristan's all over it. Next day, he's like, "Yeah, I fixed it." Um,
You told me about it. It's basically gone.
all right, so let's go. We're staged. We can go whenever we're ready. So let's go ahead and take off. As soon as you go, the timer will start. Really, as soon as you break the start beam. We restart our halfway checkpoint. I like it. All right, $1,251, a top speed of 82 miles an hour, and at a 13.18. Very nice, very nice.
So there's two checkpoints in it, and the when you go next time, you should have done it one more time.
Okay, okay. We're gonna play ring around the rosy with these AI. I think I will fix their pathing here
Get
so
a
this
speeding
doesn't
ticket.
happen. That would work.
I have them.
Yeah, I'll take another look into it because I thought I had fixed it, and then I tried to unfix it as I tested the drag missions, and I think I just never went back and turned them back off. Is my guess. But yeah, maybe that's what it was.
Which is fine.
I wonder real quick. This will get a little showcase of how we do things. Let me go to the world editor. Yeah, so let me go in and out one more time. These waypoints is what causes it. So if we go to our road decal, there's two ways to find AI roads. You can hit the actual decal itself, and here it has a drivability of 1, meaning they will absolutely take that. So you can hit, you can do -1 there.
100% of the time they will want to drive on it.
-1 means they will not.
Yes.
And I think that's the only one that kind of gets them going down here. And then you have these waypoints here. Um, Let me select it. Nope, that's the
The
trigger.
worst thing is that sometimes they go head on, and I found that out
Yeah.
because I was doing drags, but I was like, sometimes I sit on my phone when I'm testing, and I'm just like testing and running down the drag, and I just realized I'm hearing like huge crash. I'm like, I thought this was clear. I just looked down and looked away for a second, and here he comes head on my lane, and I'm like, what?
So now that those waypoints are gone, that should fix things. I think there were some decal roads down here as well. Yeah, let's do -1 for all of these. I could just delete them, but I don't know. I like to adjust things before I give things the
Yeah,
axe. I think there's
absolutely.
one at the end here. Helps too if you ever want to go back and like, oh, you know what?
Let's
Wanna
edit
change
that.
that. hmm All right, so that's gonna be -1. We'll probably want to. Well,
You can keep that one at one.
uh, I want on a -1 because it's still the return lane. Wouldn't make sense for
I guess
people to
you're
drive
right. They
up
might
it.
still tend to.
So I'm going to
You
save
have to
that
reload
F11.
that nav crap,
Yep,
and then
and we'll reload
just view
Lua.
it and just.
Oh, I mean it should work. I don't want to go into the window and view it and like mess things up.
Well, you just reloaded Lua? You didn't go into the editor and reload the nav graph specifically, did you?
No, does that make a difference?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I will say my camera's all messed up. Let me
I
reload
know
again.
that happened to me too. I have no clue what that was and how that happened. It's just
Yeah,
like when in world editor, sometimes it happens, and it's
interesting.
like it's broken.
Is it done
I was
done?
stuck with it. Yeah, I couldn't find a way to get out of this, but I have no clue. I think it's only when you open the world editor and do something weird.
Hmm. Well, we'll be right back when I reset the game. Yeah, I would suggest getting used to
Well,
this. This is how tonight will go.
yep.
But this is good. I'm
But so
glad.
far, honestly, not many bugs. Honestly, bugs that were expected were shown, and
hmm
the UI one, I guess I thought I did what I could, and if that didn't work, that's the only thing I could have done.
Yeah.
That's unless you have some UI stuff that maybe is overwriting mine, which could be possible, but probably
Mm,
not. I don't
yeah.
know.
I don't know. All right, we are loading back in. And we're crashing, so stand by again.
Also, I'm pretty sure it's not our update that makes it run better. Just gonna say, I'm pretty
No?
sure the new hotfix makes everything run better.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
And the game loads faster. The new main menu is simpler. When if you reload Lua in the main menu, it no longer does the black screen thing.
Interesting.
It's it is much nicer and much faster in my opinion. So I don't think that's anything we did. Just
Okay.
overall devs did. So
Cool. Cool.
very
Shout out
cool.
again to the devs. Um, yeah, they've I mean at the
A
end
lot
of
of
the day,
background work done by everybody here.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm really excited for what the devs do when, they're free to actually go in and like let's add the content and features that we've been thinking of for years and years.
Yep. I think that I would like to put it in a way that I think that we are helping them. I would love to think that we are helping them and getting them a little farther down this, or maybe keeping more people sticking around with BeamNG, I guess. Don't get too
Yeah.
bored of career mode too fast because we're gonna add nice little fun things all the time.
Yeah, and in a sense it's kind of testing, do people actually like a drag system like this? Or should we go with our original idea or, what have you?
Hmm.
All right, so we are back at the drag strip. I'm so excited to play this update. Like, I'm so excited for this to come out and do my own career playthrough.
Yeah, this is like really. Honestly, I think I'm gonna lower the start
Okay.
because 5,500 a little much. Uh, the police stuff is already lowered again, but you can check that later at the end. Oh,
Yeah,
there you already sold the car, but that's okay.
I could always get another. All right,
Mhm.
so we will. Is it possible for you to write a list of things that I need to do? like this lighting
Yeah, I can do
system, and then you can send it to me when we're done.
that. Sure, I'll get on that right now.
Perfect, thank you. Oh, where's our stage? Did I already stage?
We don't. I put it all down right.
Oh, okay.
We can extend it to be the left too if you want. You can literally do that and roll that.
Okay, I'm
I only set the right. I only set the right side. There's nothing on the left. I
okay.
mean the.
Could
Yeah.
you throw that on my list? I'll do that another time off
I
camera.
I I can do that. It's super easy. It's
Okay.
just 6 seconds,
Okay. So I did like the checkpoints you had here. I'd like to place them at like 8th mile and somewhere else, and they show that and read that.
Complicated. I don't know if we can do that.
Okay, fair enough.
But you have split information now.
True, and
It
that
says
is huge.
17 milliseconds. 17 milliseconds. So you were behind.
I don't even know if I saw the split information actually. I saw that I got $600, which is a decrease from my very first record-breaking run. And that is a
Now falling under the 2% below your best.
right.
So the best way to play this is to drive your slow cars down the drag and move up.
Slowly, incrementally, sandbag, get off the gas, make sure you're only barely being. No, I think we're gonna supercharge this and see how fast we can get this, because that's what real racers want to do.
Honestly, I think this Bastion's amazing. I bought a Scintilla to run the track, but my
Mhm.
Battlehawk was literally my best time. That's crazy because the Scintilla just had so much power.
Yeah. So we're gonna
But these
pour.
Bastions, I think someone put a lot of time into making these specifically because it's like I think
It's
it's
an
one of the
amazing
best
car.
models in the game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's one of the best cars in the game.
I really wanted twin turbochargers, but for price and quickness, we're just gonna do a supercharger and a stage 3 block. We'll keep the radiator the same. Did this not click?
It's definitely
Um,
gonna overheat, but if it's a drag car, you'll be fine.
exactly. And let's get some different wheels for the back, because we are quickly running out of money. Nope.
Yeah, so like it is $600 every run, but to be honest, you could just keep running it,
Right. You can
and
hot lap it.
it's still much faster than doing deliveries. So this is faster than doing deliveries. Is it kind of monotonous? Yes, which is it's a blend. You're not gonna if you like running drag, you're gonna run the drag.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I did lower the values, so now if you get like a 6 second, you only get like $16,000, but you still get $16,000.
Right.
But then you get $8,000 repetitively, which I think is, I think it's well deserved for building a 6 second car.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be. I don't. I'm interested in what kind of records there are for a vanilla um, drag. So we're also gonna go with an 8-speed automatic. I want to do a drag transmission. I don't have any mods installed, so we don't have any of those right now. And I think just clutch dumping this with such thick tires on the back is just gonna be really bad for the rear stock drivetrain. So we'll tuck those wheels in the back. We also have the stock rev limiter. Let's see how much power we're making now. 913 horsepower, 968 foot-pounds of torque, and that's about where our um,
How much horsepower?
913.
You're making really good power. You're just not gonna do it sustainably though.
Yeah. I don't know if we'd get a whole lot of gains out of the raising the rev limiter, but we'll run this. Do we have any kind
You're
of?
gonna over rev limit. That's what you're gonna gain out
Well, I
of it.
should be able to rev a lot higher, but we'll see.
Oh, yeah, I guess you
All right,
are.
our best time
You
was
should be fine.
13:18. Potential
It
reward.
will tell you. Oh yeah. Uh,
Yeah. So one
I
thing to note, the potential reward for 1500, that is for an 11-second run.
yeah, I could reword that if there's a better way to reword it.
There might be, but honestly, I can't think super well about that right now. Let's preload this a little bit. Manual mode.
Yeah,
All right, 1.8.
Ooh, you're over 2 seconds faster almost already.
Yeah.
1.6, 3 seconds faster. Crazy.
So let's hot lap this.
Your new radiator.
True, true. That's a good point. This will allow you to go upgrade by upgrade, right? I feel like I would have liked to seen a little bit more money, but I want to hot lap this. I want to play this out.
I still think honestly, I still think that's a lot of money. Honestly, there's no way in base game to make that.
But one thing I'm thinking of
Other
is
than all the missions, I guess. But then, yeah, right now I'm trying to put it in perspective with deliveries.
I'm assuming. Well, oh, welcome, Cap. Yeah, I think it's gonna be tough to beat that time, and so now we got $1,100 for another 9.94. Because right now my engine's heated up. Hey, Bastion snuck onto the track. How'd you get here, bud? Yeah, I bet you're lost. All your paths are gone. Okay, there might be some more path over there. They're not on the track, and that's what really matters.
Yeah, that's so much better, honestly. I did not know how to deal with that, so
well, as we test some other portions of this this build, there might be some issues. We might run into more issues of that without spoiling some other things. So let's do one more run. The engine's warmed up, so I think it's gonna be even harder to break that record, but maybe we can launch a little bit better.
I really don't know how you could break it. Maybe, well, I don't know. You literally don't know.
Can I just, like, flip? I was hoping I could, kind of like a DCT transmission, just, like, rev it up. 985 again, exactly what I had. Maybe it must have been marginally faster because we did get the bonus to get to $2,300. Now we're having some brake fade, and now all the people are showing up. So we're gonna leave the drag strip now. One thing I'd like to point out, we are up to $7,000 after dumping like 20 grand worth of parts in.
Yeah, but this car is still usable.
Absolutely, absolutely. What are you thinking of? Yeah, I think we do that. Let's go ahead and take these drag slicks off the back.
Put a radiator in it?
And put a radiator, thank you. We won't get very far, will we?
Nope. You're gonna make it like halfway through the race. You might be able to, yeah, you'll get like halfway through the race.
I've definitely done that in some career playthroughs, build up a cool car, get on the track, and like lap 2 overheating. I have to like really limp it around the track. Let's actually go to our parts inventory. Can we just put on the wheels that we had earlier?
Shouldn't
Let's
be able
find
to.
them. There they are.
But at the same time, parts inventory is so weird. I think that is something else I am going to look at.
It is very
I would have to
painful.
say.
I will say, I would be surprised if they don't address the parts inventory in the next update, just because they did
It's a mess.
they did the vehicle like when the purchasing of parts. They revamped that, so maybe they're gonna revamp tuning
And
or
the UI, they're gonna revamp the tuning. That's a
right.
fact. Because they
Well,
already have the new UI
oh,
in
do they?
free roam, I think.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
There's already new UI in free roam for both of those things. So I think it's just a matter of porting it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I just wouldn't you know, dump too much time into that just yet because I think we're gonna see some improvements.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do stuff like that until next update. Really, I'm just
So
gonna work on some stuff. Just like I said. Yeah.
okay. So where is the drag? Or sorry, not the drag. The race start. Yeah, it's just a start line problem.
I think I was thinking it, but there's no real
Yeah. The one thing I thought of, we should probably add some kind of fast travel points, or not. I don't know if or map points of where these things are. I don't know if it'll come out in this update. Oh, I don't know if we can get it on this update, but at some point we'll add the points of interest so that way you know where to find things.
update will be on GitHub. Honestly, GitHub will be connected to the forum, so if someone knows how to use GitHub, you will be able to get the newest updates before they're on the forum, honestly, because they're going to
Yeah.
be pushed immediately. It will be questionable and unstable. Well, not, it might be unstable because it's dev stuff. But I'll make sure to keep the dev branch specific and separate.
Yeah. So I'm guessing. Let's see. Let me see if I can figure this out. So I'm sure there's some kind of staging thing.
Yes,
So
as every
here,
race.
there it is. Okay, let's read this quickly. Target route, an alternate route. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna run the variant I know, and then see what happens. We're in manual mode. We're ready to go. We'll keep the traction control off because I like drifting. I like kicking it back out. Here we go. And while I'm trying to get this thing under control, I forgot how many power upgrades I have in the stock tires. Might turn on traction control. We'll see. Oh boy. Oh, yep, we got a checkpoint. No, I did not. I was trying to get my car to slow down. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and take the coward's way out, put in sport mode. It's a little better. Yeah. Well, especially if you're on a wheel. I mean, that's challenging. Come on. You missed one checkpoint. Turn around and go back.
You missed that.
Did I miss one?
You missed one that you came because you got too close. If you turn into there.
Okay, that must have been it. Did I go wide? Is that what it was? Okay, good to know. Good to know. That's. I mean, that's good for cheesing it, right? Or not cheesing it, really. I did just learn I have stock speedometer on this, or stock speed limiter, and the brakes are fading. Oh, that's right. That's right. Come on, come on. Whoa.
You should think about this. Every major turn has a turn.
Makes sense. Okay, yeah. 2,400 bucks. Not bad. I sure do wish I put a garage up by the racetrack though, so that might be something I add later.
Do you see the thing at the top? What it says?
Wait, now I'm on a whole nother race path. Am I on another race path?
Yeah. No,
Maybe I was. I was just trying to get back to the garage.
Turn right into that like little actually no, just keep doing your thing.
Alright. I'm trying to think what I did 10 seconds ago. Okay, real quick, we're gonna
Yeah.
throw, I think, some tires
I just need to
on.
make that. The
Sure.
issue is that you're technically still in a race, but it's okay. You'll figure it
Yeah.
out. It won't.
Yeah, it will reset, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, it won't. But yeah,
One thing I did
that's
want to
a
do. Oh, I
that's
can't
something
get race tires on this. What the heck?
you
Okay.
probably need new rims if those rims just don't accept the race tires.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Where is my suspension? There it is.
I will
Um, hmm.
I will add some things, some changes while you're doing your thing,
Okay.
because whatever that little exit that you took,
Mm-hmm.
I want to technically DQ you right then.
Sounds good. 18 by 10s. These are gonna be some expensive wheels, but I think they'll be good. You scroll all the way back to the top. Where are we doing on time? It's okay. And rear suspension.
You're open to the idea of adding some trail to your map so that you guys can do some more challenges like build battles. Someone's message in chat.
Yeah,
I
let
don't
me
know.
read that. Are you open to the idea of me adding some trail to your map so that you guys can do some more challenges like build battles? That'd be cool. So, Car Guy here, he is getting into map design as well, and he is working on a off-road, I guess, variant of I don't want those wheels, Johnson Valley, and
Okay.
so he's big into off-road stuff, and he's very good at suspension tuning. If you have any suspension tuning needs, definitely talk to him. Um, and that would be a cool idea, car guy. Problem is one, the mud, which isn't really actually your problem, but two, where would we add those trails? There's some parts of the map that there's still space to do some stuff. That's definitely something we can talk about. Um, let's put race tires on and race tires for the front. Front suspension, where are you? That's the rear still. It starts with an F. There we go. All right, we got race tires. Happy with that. Should be able to get this under control. Okay, so one thing I want to do. Let me go back up to the track. I want to try the race missions that I have in conjunction with your racetrack stuff that you did. See what happens. If it breaks, if it doesn't. Oh, you put all the power down. This is great. I do love the free roam aspect, right? So like I'm hauling butt up to the racetrack, but I'm like using a lot of brakes, right? So that means my brakes are already heating up, for better or for worse. I like that dynamic. Let's do one more. Let's do one more test track, or one more hot lap in free roam.
Well, you can't do hot lap. You have to already have been done a lot. You technically have to.
You have to stop every time.
Well, you have to be like off a lap to do a hot lap.
Like, can I do a lap now and then do another lap and just keep going?
Yeah, that.
Okay.
But you can't just. You know what I mean? Like
Because I went to the garage and
it's
stuff, I can't just start racing, like doing laps again.
it's not gonna be a hot lap.
Right.
But
Sounds good. We're gonna look for something. Ah, you can go right or go left. We're gonna go right. I do love this variant. Very nice. Your code work is absolutely impressive. I mean, we talk about these ideas, and then a little bit later, you're like, yeah, just try it, and I try it, and it just works. It's pretty awesome.
you gotta, just adamantly get these things done.
Yeah.
Honestly, not gonna lie, that none of this existed on that.
That's a good point. We said, hey, we really got to step on it. Oh, man, we are driving a boat, a snappy boat, 900 horsepower.
Shorter by my metric of 4 checkpoints.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about maybe figuring out how to do. Teleport you to the checkpoint you missed by pressing.
Oh, wow. Maybe
I
that's
don't know. That's very up there.
probably possible, but I wonder if it would reset. I don't know if it would reset the car. I don't think so. Oh, I did miss the checkpoint. I got to turn around somewhere.
Yeah, probably means.
Really don't want to though. We're gonna go do a mission and see if it breaks things. I'd almost say, well, not. I'd almost say do the checkpoints for the whole width of the track, but not wall to wall. Just allow for maybe some forgiveness. It's hard because you don't. I mean, I feel like I didn't miss the checkpoint, so I mean, I thought I was on pavement the whole time.
Yeah, I'll.
And did you still want me to add like some markers for that so it shows up and disappears and stuff that we talked about? Okay.
Yeah, if you would have seen that, you would have. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you could add that to my list too.
Yeah, whatever. Right now, actually, I already did the drag stuff. I already did
Okay.
the drag. Well, I didn't do quarter mile, 8th mile because I really don't know what a quarter mile is. So just checkpoints. So you
Yeah.
can move them
Yeah.
if you want.
I'll figure that out.
Specific or something. Added some exit points.
We're gonna do the GT Championship, and we're gonna do that short variant. So doing missions is different because one, these are AI. They include AI and as well as props that have been placed to help show where you need to go. I'm interested to see what of our code still exists, what breaks, do we make extra money on top of our current money?
Well, to be honest, you're not gonna stage normally, so you won't stage for it.
Oh, good point. Good point. Although we do have a car in first place that is staged there. We also have a D series that spawned in. That's not
They're
right.
not. They're not you. They're on stage.
Okay, cool. Not sure why that D series is there. Gets bullied out of the way. We got some collisions going here. We gotta take care of the car and think about that. So honestly, it might be. Oh wow. I want to see who else. So, when I was making these races, there's a lot of tuning of the AI as far as their aggression and randomness and skill. Basically, the higher skilled they are, it just means kind of the faster they go. It doesn't mean they're going to break earlier necessarily and be that much better. So, in some areas, I had to lower the skill just so that they would make certain turns, like turn 1 where you're going it really fast. The AI just doesn't seem to have time to gauge that. So that's what we just saw there, is that the AI kind of just went straight to the wall. Or at least a lot of them did. So what that tells me is that they have made some AI changes. Because I made them, I had it set correct before, and then they made changes, and I had to go in and tweak everything again. And now that it's broken again, tells me that they are back to. They're just different. So I have to go back and tweak them again. Alright, so we're gonna wait to pass this guy on the straight. We need to push it. We need to reverse the car. Try to get him on the straight. There it is. We're using up all of our temperature here. Oh, we're doing what the AI does. There we go. just a second. I learned I'm not good at talking and driving at the same time. I think most people can understand that. It's fun swinging this thing, though. This will be good, too, to kind of balance, you know, are the missions overpaying or not? I feel like the missions, you know, are a bit higher risk because you're actually going against AI. And there's been lots of cases where AI will just take you out, or there's some kind of racing incident that you would probably blame the AI on, but you still have to pay the bill.
Yeah.
So I'm okay
There's a
with it.
lot of stuff that goes on.
You're also locked into 3 laps. You know? That D-Series looks like he got going again. Good for him, but just lapped him. On to our final lap. Also, let us know in the chat, what should we do next? We have some rock crawling to test. We have some hill climbing to test. I have actually a whole list that I made at work that I feel like we should go through and try to test if we can. Oh, we're way off there.
Yeah, I did all of the checkpoints just a little bit.
Sweet. Okay.
Now it's completely from distance. You're on the
We might need to, well, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't work, but maybe we'll do a drag mission test as well. Took away all the AI knowledge though, which I could add back into the mission, because the mission you can choose to spawn in more things, so I can just spawn in a AI path. But I think it just depends on if people would be interested in that.
Yeah. I don't really know if there's like a point if you, because the drag specifically, like that's kind of simple, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe those missions don't matter so much because you're just trying to run the drag.
Right.
But at the same time, it is nice to see a vehicle that you're, pulling against or whatnot. I think that this is honestly like pretty high paying,
Yeah, it
but it's
feels
only
high.
like intense
It was.
because
Go ahead.
4 minutes is actually not bad. It is high risk, so I
Yeah,
would have put this at somewhere like 5, to be honest.
I'm thinking like a 7 or 8, because I mean
7, 7.
we had to spend, you know, 20 grand on, you know, we're 40 or 50,000 deep into this
20
car.
grand is nothing. Think about that. 20 grand is nothing.
Well, if you're doing a lap.
That's two runs. That's like 16 or that's like
Well,
12
true,
runs.
true. In that mission, that's a good point. Yeah, I'm not sure what we'll reduce that down to, but let's actually no, we don't go off road. Let's go get an off road vehicle because we're gonna need that for something, for a lot of things. I should say.
And on the track, we're going through the checkpoints and nothing's happening.
Right.
That's what's supposed to be happening. Nothing. So,
No, yeah, that worked out great.
I'm very happy that it is working. You should, maybe actually, if you have anything off-road, when you think about like going towards like hill climbs or something, you should try to do the dirt circuit.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I was actually gonna think about doing here. So we have 19 grand. Our vehicle is now worth 27. We put more money in parts than that, obviously, but we won't get that return on it. Um, let's see what we can buy for 19. Maybe there's something out there. Purchase vehicles.
I
So
mean,
let's see. I could start in the sand dunes if you're not going to do something with them. I don't know of the sand dunes in the West Coast. I don't know of any sand dunes in the West Coast map, other than the big
I
sand
thought he
hill
was
that I
talking about.
added.
Oh, is he talking about here? I don't know if there's sand dunes. Honestly, this map is like packed at the moment.
Yeah.
I
Unless
think you
car
can
guy, are you
make do
talking
with a few.
about Pepper Valley?
I was actually thinking maybe it was 2. Think about that.
That could be that. Maybe that's what he's talking about. Let's see. Any off-road? Haven't seen a Wydra in the career mode either. I think I had with all my mods, I just never saw a lot of vehicles. I'm gonna definitely play with less mods this next go around. Yeah, but see now if we had more money, what could we even buy?
Well, that's a question if you had more money, because right now you can't make the money.
There's some pretty cool cars in here if we had more money. Let's. You know what it is? I'm having a hard time being like, how do I quickly make a lot of money fast? Um,
There shouldn't be,
exactly,
to be honest.
exactly, and that's a good struggle I'm having. Should we sell this and spend more on something that's a little more off-road ready, or at least we have
I
the cash?
I would I would run the track a few more times just to make a bit more money, but just run every variation of it, so you can
Okay,
get the
okay.
actual money out of it.
Let's.
Just
We'll run
stay
it the
on the
same
road.
way. I thought about putting brakes in, but I don't want to invest any more in this if we're gonna sell it. Which
Yeah.
I also love that I am having this, discussion in my head and with you guys of like, oh, this is what I want to do, but how should I do this? I do a drag pass real quick since we're heading down this direction. It's a bad shift. 1,000 bucks. I like it. I like it.
Very simple, $1,000 in a couple of seconds, which is actually very, very lucrative, to be
Well,
honest.
people that do drag racing, they're going after the small numbers. They're trying to get better and better. So it's not going to be one pass, let me go buy a brand new part. It's let me do some tuning. Okay, I did like 5 passes. I think I got my suspension just right. Oh, I've also made, 7 to 10,000, or depending on how fast their passes were.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's just like I don't want it to be like overwhelmingly pain. Honestly,
Yeah.
if you don't really do the work, it's fine.
I might not do delivery on stream today. There really hasn't been any changes. Actually, there has been changes now that I think about it. Just in the amount of spawn, not in pricing or anything. So the game
Other
should
than
run
muttering
smoother.
the messages, yeah.
Exactly. Well, hey, that's not me, okay? Well,
I
it's
know
kind
at
of
the
me,
beginning.
but it's because I
I
added
don't
more
know
of
what it
them.
is. I don't know where it is, to be honest.
All right, so a minute 50 for 2 grand. Let's see if we can break a minute 50 on the big track. Because that first run was kind of stuffed.
Yes.
Oh, blue arrow. Get your eyes ready. I'm gonna focus on driving. Hey, I need to pause the screen. I got a long lap ahead of me, so I'm already cooking my brakes because you know why? Because I did a drag event right before this, so my car's already hot and everything. I love like now there's some kind of element of hey, let me let my car cool down and do something else for me. Let me get my other car out. Kind of thing. Right, I forgot to take the speed limit delete off. But we also are still having coolant issues. I never did do my radiator, did I? I totally forgot.
And all your checkpoints are showing up.
Yep, checkpoints are still showing up.
That's crazy.
I think maybe just that one broke.
Why would that even show that? Something that's not a checkpoint, part of a checkpoint error.
Another car going through a checkpoint like this traffic we have on track. I love. Actually, I do like that. You'll see it soon. They're not driving well, but like I like because I mean I've done some track days with my car, and that's is an element.
Okay. Great.
Wow,
What do you think
$9,100, I
next?
think. We're going another lap. I didn't even have time to look. I was trying not to hit cars and my insurance score decreased. I'm having dual UI messages. That is an error just with the game. There's nothing we can do about that.
Yeah. Okay, so I've never been able to recently. Is there some much fix it or did they go
Maybe the naming.
something
Well, it didn't come up
really
again.
good.
Well, not that it would.
Honestly, that was completely correct. Whatever it was, yeah,
Ah,
yeah, but you know, $9,100. See, even
that,
though it, like I said, we said it came
yep.
so
And that was with the
that's good.
better, better time bonus. So I wonder too, now that I'm hot lapping, right? Well, I was about to say this lap should be much better as far as I had a running start.
Yes, but technically with it not being time bonus,
Oh, beautiful. I was wondering if, like, now is every time I do a first lap, I'll never get paid kind of thing.
so what do you mean?
Like, your second lap will always be faster than your first because you have a running start.
Yeah, they do do that sometimes. A lap's a hot lap, a lap of a running start.
Right.
You know what I mean? This race has 4 different significant times.
Got it. Got it. Yeah, that was my question.
But all year round, that doesn't matter.
I love it. That's awesome. Car's pretty hot. I'm getting slightly addicted to this. I'm loving the cash coming in.
And it's gonna slow down, obviously, but it's still gonna be fun. And like as you ramp up as this happens,
Oh yeah,
it's
you're.
gonna
I don't
like
care what you just made.
it's taking a good minute, but as I get on races,
Yep.
it will slow down. Running races just slow down.
True. We have a lot of insurance to bring down from that police chase.
But I think the funny thing is you already know
Yeah.
it's just the mistakes you're making that you should have done better. Even though what you're doing is important, it's not what you're really important. It's, you know, the single track time or whatever.
Sure. Our coolant is absolutely toasted right
Boiling.
now. Yep. And she's not coming back down. That's not a good sign.
But not running this, you can see this one's not zero.
Oh yeah, I'm negative 1.7, I think. I don't know if I'm ahead or behind. Oh, I was ahead. Oh, do I keep going? Do I push? Do I brisk the engine? Probably not. Probably just. Oh, well, piston rings are gone anyways.
But you know, I was talking about really just making things better.
There you get head gasket just blew too.
But I think negative is if you're ahead it should be negative. I believe.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Thank you.
Oil is overheating.
Ouch. That's that you didn't miss that.
Too fast for stage. Please back up and do stage again. Interesting. So I didn't get
Yeah,
paid
because
on my last
you
one.
missed checkpoints.
Did
You
I?
missed
Oh,
checkpoints.
okay.
Yeah, but you didn't miss
Can
checkpoints.
you imagine if we can unlock like colored UI?
I know. I've been thinking about it.
Alright, we're gonna milk this
Yeah.
thing. We're gonna lift this thing back to the garage here. I'm afraid at any point our engine's gonna give out, so
Yeah,
let's just
you're gonna
reverse.
break the engine, so just hit the exit button that time. Just go into like that. You see how like there's a little HUD area?
Oh, we just lost the
Like
engine. Go into the hut area?
or just drive out of. Yeah, whatever. You're fine.
I think I'll have to repair my.
Yeah, it's whatever. I'll uh, I'll work stuff out. Well, technically, I already fixed the issues you're encountering right now.
Okay, cool, cool. That's the
But at
value
least with the
of this
checkpoint.
live playtesting. Alright, so let's see what it costs to repair the engine. It might not cost anything, right? Yeah, no, we don't have to necessarily repair it because it's technically one item broke, and that's, I think it was a 3 item threshold. We could repair it,
Yeah.
or like there is the option to repair it. I guess this engine would cost 3,400 to repair, but we're just gonna go to tuning, and we're going to well, that just fixed it right there. So now if
Oh
we go
yeah,
back to
tuning.
repair, it's
Yeah,
nothing.
tuning's gonna fix it.
All right, so that was really fun. Love the Bastion, but you did well. It's time to get rid of you. Can't get too
All
attached to
right,
these cars. It's a playtest. And
but you know
let's.
what? It made you good money on
It
that
did.
track.
It did. I'm glad I went back. I definitely want.
You know,
Yeah.
the first time you just messed up, you crashed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I do have a little bit of Easter eggs that you have not encountered, and I will not say.
I'm excited. Oh, look, there's a
But
track day specific ETK. That'd be cool. But we're going for off road. Sorry, go ahead.
all I was saying is that it's just like it's small. It's nothing. It's nothing major. It's just something like to be a little funny.
Gotcha.
Sometimes the start message says something else.
Okay, okay.
Yep. Sometimes it'll encourage you to do better.
Gotcha, gotcha. That's funny.
Motivational. Motivational. Not really.
So I'm
It's
not finding any off-road vehicles that we can just outright buy for a good price. Ooh, but that is an all-wheel drive Sunburst. Can make turn that into a rally car. I don't know how much it would cost us. Let's go ahead and refresh. That is something, can you put on my list? I want to change the vehicle refresh timer. I think it's still at
yeah.
60 seconds. I want to bump that to the 2 minutes.
I think it should be like 5,
5?
to be honest. I don't think you should be able to like quickly search through things. I honestly I kind of liked the fact that like I could look at the shop and then look away and then still be able to buy things. Not have it be
That,
like a
yeah.
look at it now and then if you look away it's gone.
This is your one chance. No, that's a
Yeah.
that's a fair it's a fair thought. If we do that though, I think I do want to keep the volume of vehicles in here then.
Yeah. For sure. I like scrolling through them.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. Keep the same volume, but increase the timer to 5 minutes.
Yeah. I could technically do that right now.
True.
To be honest.
Let's find a. I'm starting to get hungry. What time is it? Okay, we still got a whole lot of off-roading to do. Okay, so car guy, you're talking about Pepper Valley. Yeah, we could probably look into partnering on that. The next big steps are gonna be probably getting it career ready. But I want to get it into the repo and stabilize and probably update the timers to the system
I would
um,
love to have more races in it.
in Pepper Valley.
Yeah, like I don't know how many races it has. I think it only has that. I really
Has
don't know.
It has the off-road track, it has the drag strip, it has the autocross event, and then it has the salt flat, high speed timer thing.
Yeah. And I bet there's like a lot of open space, right, in between things.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A lot of
So I
open
bet
land.
I would love to add like another track, like a full track
That'd be cool. That'd be ambitious, but that'd
with.
be cool.
Yeah, I think it would be ambitious, but like lay down the roads and then like just kind of work with
Yeah.
from there. It
Okay.
doesn't honestly. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah. So we're gonna go with this Roamer. Oh,
Ooh,
there's
Romer.
there's a
Okay.
red tail for 808 horsepower, 53 grand. That'd be fun. We're gonna get this
Red tail.
Roamer
I know.
Adventure for 49 grand. I hope it's a good purchase. Oh, it's
Um.
54 out this after sales tax and dealership fees. Let's see if we made some money. That's gonna be the first thing I do. Every time I buy a car now, I'm gonna be like, oh, did I
Did I profit?
uh-huh. Oh, we made it big! It's for
It was worth like 61,000.
71,000.
Yeah, nice. I
That
knew
was a
that was a
deal.
worthwhile car. I bought that exact same one, so I
Oh,
think it was worth something around like 60, 65, something like that.
that's awesome. Well, hey, how much? Well, we don't see. That's the funny thing. That's finance 101. We don't actually have more money. We have a higher valued asset. But I was like, oh, let's go spend a bunch of money, spend everything we earned. We don't have the money yet. That's not how finances work. That's welcome to the
Hey,
real
you could
world.
sell it now and then buy
And maybe try to
sell it
get the
now,
same deal and then have the money.
or just find a different car. Who knows?
True, true, true. But we're gonna go with this for the
I'll be,
interest of time.
I'll be right back. You
All
build
right,
this up.
absolutely. We'll put a stage 2 performance block in along with I think let's just change the exhaust to manifold tips. That way we can kind of hear our exhaust a little bit better. Intake, what can we do here? Not a lot that's worth it, in my opinion. Probably just keep it at that, just to see what kind of money we make. All right, so we got, I think it's about 2,000. We have 1955. Awesome, sounds pretty good. As we miss gears, so we're gonna go ahead and head to. Actually, we're gonna head to the off-road track and test that out. Since we're on the drag strip, we're gonna have to do the, which is probably gonna be now the signature. We gotta at least test it once down the drag strip. All right, I'm sure it's not gonna be great, but we'll do our best. Welcome back. We are doing the drag strip because now it's gonna be an addiction of mine to take everything I have down the drag strip just to see what it can do and get a little cash. Oh, it didn't work. So whatever broke must have broke with the drag strip.
Oh no, I know. That's why I asked you to do the thing.
Oh, what do you want me to do now?
Because technically you never exited that race, so you were technically in the circuit. So,
Should I just run it again?
may have been mistaken.
Let's say I shouldn't have left the zone. Alright, while you work on that, I'm going to the off-road track.
Drive to the right into this little like cut thing, or drive out of the track area.
Okay, oh, okay, I got you. Let me leave the track area. Alright, you exit the race zone, race canceled.
Yeah?
Yep. Well, you know, in 10 minutes, or 10 seconds, you'll see that. Did we ever... We were thinking, well, I don't know, maybe we shouldn't talk about that.
I haven't even seen it. You just
Well, probably because you, because of pause. How do I get to the off-road track?
no pause.
No. Did you do the dirt circle by chance?
There's probably
Okay.
yeah, I mean, like, I could have added a star. Look, I'm telling you, I actually got most of this map
No, you're good. I wasn't expecting it. I was just, hey, I'm here. If it's done, I'll go. But
I'm not gonna lie, but so I was working on the track all weekend.
really,
But then basically all I was doing yesterday, working on the track, and then basically working on the track is not working on the track, it's working on basically all of the code to ever make another track.
right. You're
Like,
future-proofing it.
Because now, yeah, so now the check, it's just a checkpoint type race. So basically, like, I was done 10 at like 2 o'clock, the dirt circuit was implemented.
Okay, maybe I have to go to the race line.
All we need to do. Yep, I made that.
I was wondering. I was like, I don't remember this being here. Very nice. Very well done too. I probably would have went with the spray paint model on the main line, but we can look at that later. All right, we're stage. 1 minute and 5 seconds is our goal for about $2,000. Should it be? You think it should be lower? you're gonna air it out. You're gonna pay for it too.
Oh,
I
no,
think it'd be
wait,
nice to
yeah,
retexture. Sorry, go ahead.
I said it'd be nice to make 2,000, but there's
Right,
all the damage.
right. So we're gonna go a little easy through here. It would be nice to retexture I think the dirt track. I think it could have some clearer lines one day.
I'm not really a racing fan. I just all the different stuff just kind of sounds okay.
Yep, yep. Definitely more my wheelhouse.
I like that they brought up the really easy stuff.
Yeah,
Never really.
you'll catch on to it
How's it
fast.
going?
It's doing great. Suspension's great. I'm sure a car guy's looking, watching, but yeah, this is way too much rebound in the front or whatever. I'm sure he can give us a clean tune. In fact, I think this is all adjustable. Car guy, go ahead and take your notes. We'll go back to the. I think we'll go back to the garage, and we'll test your tune versus the stock tune. We'll fast travel though. We're not gonna drive it.
I'm gonna tell you that that gave us
Yeah. And this also has the fast lap version and or the hot lap version and the. Oh, Hector's here. Yeah, Hector, we've been streaming for it feels like over an hour actually. We're just in the getting going.
16 minutes.
So does it have the hot lap feature and the regular?
I mean, 100.
There you go, 17. So 1775 with no bonus for a minute and 1 second.
Yeah.
All right, so
This
let's
has
go.
hot lap, right?
Yeah, I think yeah, it did. So we're gonna tow to the garage. So Hector, yes, we've been streaming for an hour. My recording says 2 hours. The game still says Pow World. What? What? Hold
Yeah,
on.
you are playing Power World. That's crazy.
Where's that saying? Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh.
This is Power World.
Heavily modded.
Yeah, no more pals. No.
Where is
That's
it?
crazy.
Gaming. There it is. That's funny. Power World viewers will see that picture and be like, "What is that?" All right, we are now playing BeamMG. We just started.
Nice. Just
Um,
started playing some BMG, finally.
if you can send it a bit more. All right, so while Kergate gets us a tune going, let's go ahead and go to the mud track.
I would really like to see you actually.
I will. I was telling Tristan that I did pass one of the rock crawls once. I don't think I've actually finished all the rock crawls. You know what we could do actually? Let's do the bunny slope.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I just remembered. I've been on the track so much, I forgot. We're back in the city. We gotta stop at lights. There's a cop right here. I was about to just send it through all of this. Which, you know, that's pretty relatable too. If you do a track day in your car ever and then leave the track, it's kind of like, oh wait, I don't need a hairpin every turn or apex every corner kind of thing.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, this has expanded a little bit to allow for more of a start room. Other than that, this is all pretty much stayed the same. Other than some timers and such. Oh, you added a line. I appreciate that.
What line?
For the bunny slope on like where the actual start line is.
Oh, yeah.
I do want to go in and adjust those though.
Had to happen for me, man.
Oh, sorry. Alright, so 30
yeah,
seconds for
a bunch of
3,000.
lines, yeah.
Let's go ahead and put it in low as well since timer hasn't started. We'll leave we'll lock up the front. So let's remember this is a crawl, not like a race. So we're just gonna be a little more cautious about it, or else we're gonna really tear up our vehicle. Which I want to add too is so cool about these free roam events is that you can have a slightly damaged vehicle and not have to pay to repair it, right? Like we just off-roaded it. It drives fine still. I'm sure there's some things that are bent, and the game would say, you gotta adjust this, you know. It's really nice that it's actually you just actually keep going until we decide to quit. Big drop off there. Lots of scrapes. This is actually a really good roamer. I've never actually used this. Cross the line, 43 seconds for $2,000. I feel like it might be a little high, to be honest.
You think so?
This isn't a really hard course. I'm gonna try to
Yeah, I
just
guess
kind of
you're right.
barrel through it here. Go.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta do it first. Then you know what? I do agree with you. If you think that it's fair, I trust your judgment.
Let's see, because I mean, I've done this in like a stock pickup. I mean, although you are gonna be tearing up your truck, so you gotta think about that. I'm definitely getting a good time here. Okay, so I didn't do a second run. I didn't count my second run for some reason. Let me maybe leave the area a bit more and come back.
Well, that doesn't really do much. But can you just open your remote menu?
Sure.
When you try driving through it?
Want to look at all the deliveries?
Oh
Or
yeah, while you look at all the deliveries, yeah.
yeah, you're not gonna see anything with that. You want me to look at the Lua right when I pull in?
Yeah. I'm just watching a U-turn now. But yeah, you should. Oh yeah, you even stopped the game to look at the Lua.
Yeah, yeah, I'm doing what you say. So I just
Nice.
stopped the Lua again. You're gonna see some, I guess, some details of like the last races and stuff. So that's really cool. Let's go ahead and try this bunny slope again while he's looking at that. You know, it's not even saying go actually.
Yeah. It is the same go. And that's the thing. If it doesn't say go, it means it's something's not working and it's not going. To be honest.
Here we go. We got go. I wonder if I accelerated too quickly or something.
No.
Okay. Oh,
You
that
didn't
stopped
accelerate
us
quickly.
bad.
I used to run and start these, remember? I used
Oh, that's
to
right.
run these at like 50 miles per hour. So I think it's gonna work. It's just that I pay attention a lot to that checkpoint stuff and haven't really like the zone-based races, which is what this is.
Right, right.
I had to just make sure that I didn't break anything, which I probably did.
No, I mean we're getting a time again. I just made sure to like start off a lot slower. And we'll do one more event. Oh, if we can. So here's a situation. Oh no, we're back on our wheels. But while I'm doing this, let's think about what would happen if I'd flipped over there. I guess I'd have to go to a garage, huh?
You can touch the road.
Oh, that's right. That's right. But either way, that run's basically over,
Oh yeah.
which I think is fair.
Unless I could make all of that technically UI road, and if it seems, and if it thinks that's fine, then I will, I'll just put it at like 0.00 drivability.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's fine to just go back to road. I don't know. I mean, crawling though, you know, you do tilt your truck back over and you can still go. Oh, I broke the rear drive shaft. Just keep powering through this. Oh, we're gonna roll it. Oh, we're rolling it. See my spring on the ground? I finished this with front-wheel drive. I mean, okay, so we got 38 seconds, made 2,300 on that. I don't know. I don't know if that's overpowered or not. Because, I mean, look at my truck now.
How much is it gonna cost? How much is it gonna cost to repair this thing?
Yeah, let's go check. Because that last one I was much more aggressive with it.
Yeah, I'm watching you do it now.
I mean, I broke the rear
So
drive shaft.
yeah. Oh yeah, there he goes.
All right, and repairing. Wow, private repair, 14 grand. Woo!
I think honestly, it's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, yeah, I think we'll keep. I think we'll keep it at that. Um. Oh, this
Honestly, that's a
poor
lot of
Roamer.
damage. But the thing is, you were able to do it repetitively,
Yep,
and they're not like, you want to fix your car. It's like, I'm just going.
yep. All right, we're
Like
gonna.
your insurance deductible is pretty high, but you know what? It's not bad.
Yep. All right, so while we wait that 2 minutes for that repair, car guy, let us know if you have a tune yet for this roamer. Um, hey, now I love these additions to the map and free roam challenges. Thanks, Crow. It's been a lot of fun to make, and honestly, when I started this back in, when I actually thought about releasing this back in March, never did I think it'd get this kind of popular, and um, I,
Hector, yes.
and be partnering with a programmer to be able to actually do all this, and it's been a lot of fun. Hector says, so can you play and do things in free roam and still make money? Absolutely. That's what we've been mainly testing today. We've done a couple
That's the point.
missions just to see if they can work still alongside it, which they can. Um, absolutely. That's kind of I'd say one of the many big features of this update.
I feel like it is the biggest one though, for sure, because this one actually gives playability.
Yep. Yep. That, and I really do like the insurance revamp. That was much needed. Um, Adding the garage, that's exciting and new and huge.
Yes.
I wonder if we can do it to where you can unlock garages and have to buy garages.
Yes. Probably, right?
Yeah, I mean,
You can hide everything from off the steam tree.
yep, yep. You just have to have, I mean, maybe you purchase this thing and then that sets the value to, true. So then when it loads in
Yeah,
it,
we could just have like what's it called, triggers out in front of it that would be like, hey, would you like to purchase this? And it's like a gameplay area, or maybe
yeah.
something like that.
I almost wonder
We could figure
too,
it out.
should you have to purchase or rent the garage paddock, the paddock garage, Like you don't own that
Maybe.
tent.
Oh, that'd be actually super cool. That if we,
It's a
well, I
fee
guess we're
for
already
using
talking
it.
about everything we would do.
Yeah, might
If
as well.
we do the, what's it called, the pass for the track.
Yeah, the
If you're
track
inside of the
pass.
track, if you're in the track, you can go there.
Yeah,
That's
no, that'd be
the.
great. So how much money do we have? We have 7 grand. Let's look at the tires we can buy for this and see if we can do a rock crawl. Unlocking the commercial garage will be the first garage unlocked moment for the near future as well. Near future as well. It also says devs have been working on free roam money making challenges as well, mainly for delivery. Hold on though, Crawl Space. That name's familiar. Hold on, who is that? Kralopian? All right, car guy's ready for the tune. So we will go to the tuning menu and let you cook. And actor says, I love the idea of unlocking the big garage. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Kralopian, oh my gosh, my hero. I'm still working on the mud fix. So everyone that doesn't know Crawl Space, I just realized saying that out loud. Crawl Space works on BMMG. He's one of the devs. He's been a huge um, motivational, inspirational help, huge mentor in modding in general. He's the one that told me, "Hey, absolutely go for it. Release the career overhaul." And now I don't know, for the last 2 months, all I've done is BMG and learn the world editor, and this, because of him is why we're here where we are. So big shout out to Crowdspace and Krillip and all your help. Um, this man is on the inside. Yeah, this guy knows. Um, happy to have you in the stream. Um, so we're in the tuning menu. We're waiting for car guys suggestions. I think we'll go for a rock crawl. Um, and then I think you know what. if you can have you go work on your tune car guy. Let's go and do the mud drag real quick just to test it out, so we can kind of cross it off the list. um, and let's go ahead and so like we've talked about several times, still working on the mud fix. Pretty sure maybe I was the one that broke it, or just something's wrong with the compression of the depth files, but we're still trying to figure out. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how to work that and how to do that. Yeah, and I found some that what looked like depth files. Like all the paints are still there. So it's just, I don't know. There's one DDS file, and that seems to be the one that has all the special compressions and stuff. And I have messed with that before, so it's very possible I broke it. But it doesn't make sense that the West Coast is also broken. So I didn't see this stage. Too fast to stage. Back up and slow down. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the stage might be too big. Oh man, come on, get going. My track event started. I do want to tighten up that stage and start there. Alright, $8,800 for that mud drag? I think that could require some fine tuning there for sure.
Says, what I love to see is if I can pull out my rollback and repair my car so I don't have to drive it back to the shop at a race event or during I don't know.
Is that saying like use the rollback as the repair mechanism? It's like a tow truck. That'd be interesting.
You could do something.
Yeah, so this still has the stage issue where it's too far. Evaded the police, nice. So we won't do another one of these. We know this works, we just have to wait for the mud to come back, and I need to tighten up that staging. So I think the tighter the stage, somewhat the better. We don't want it too tight, obviously, but it would help. Because like basically if you take off and then exceed the 5 miles an hour, or if you roll in too quick because you don't think you're close to staging, that's when it's gonna have issues. You won't actually stage because you rolled in too fast. If that makes sense.
Oh, this system's not fixed.
What's that?
Okay. This is way too large. The staging zone for that.
Gotcha.
I completely do agree with you with the whole the staging zones need to be much smaller.
Yeah.
I think I did that for every single one except for this mud truck.
For those who haven't seen, there's a big mud pit off to our left here that has or it did when we fixed the depth. It has some really cool mud, call it features. I totally just rolled that stop by the cop. Let's try to pull over for him. Maybe we won't get destroyed. Yes. In fact, we'll help him. You know what? We're not running. I'll come back to you, officer. I'm sorry. Thank you for your service. I donate to all cop funds. Let me off. Okay.
Not really sure.
$200 fine. Not bad.
Fair.
Very fair. I'm kind of like, I'm kind of happy that I did stop. Because I could have tried to run, right? And I could have made some money. But if I just wanted to be done with it, just call it there.
And it's not going to be like a $2,000 ticket. Nothing crazy. Your insurance isn't going to go up much.
Yep. Alright, so let's go back into tuning. We have 17 grand, so we actually, first off, let me turn off the truck because that's going to drive me crazy. Let's go back into tuning. Let's actually go and get some tires on this thing and attempt a rock crawl. You're too kind, man. You've been busting your butt and learning lots. It's so great to see it in this state. Appreciate that again. It's pretty phenomenal. We're this far, and on that note, I have been working hard on this. One of the good pieces of advice I've gotten from Grillopian is don't forget to have fun. Don't turn into a jerk. just because it's crunch time and all that stuff. And that has definitely it's echoed in my mind as I've crunched on Pepper Valley. I'm now crunching on the Overhaul. And long story
Hey,
short,
me too, me too.
you are too. Yep. And long story short, I'm going on my honeymoon next week for a week, so I will be MIA for a week right after launch, which is probably the best or worst time depending on who you ask to leave. But Tristan will be here to do any kind of hot fixing, bug fixing as we go about and be releasing things. I am going to upload a video tomorrow on how to do the install of this and everything, and how to download. So
Hmm.
be on the lookout
It's
for
gonna be
that.
much larger this time.
It is. It's going to be a bit of a download. I do need to figure out too if I can figure out. I think I can still reduce the file size. I just need to spend the time that I don't have and look into it.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So
So I don't know if I can change these tires. These might be the biggest I have. I'm so used to having, some really cool off-road tires. We're just gonna run it like this, actually. And we'll just tune the suspension to be taller. Um, let's see, what chats have I missed? So yeah, again, echoing what Hector said, using his rollback to repair his car and driving to the back of the shop at a race event or during a cargo load. Well, I guess you could load up your car and drag it to the garage, and then do your repairs there and then bring it back. Car guy, first tune update. Take the rear fast bump damping down to 8,000. All right, rear fast bump damping down to 8,000. You got it, sir. Philippine says, "Hi, your garage lights are saved on instead of off, so they turn off when you enter the garage." Has to be on every second save. That's funny. I didn't think about that, but I've messed with Lua stuff turning on and off. I didn't know it transferred from save to save. That is interesting. I don't know what the fix would be that other than going to World Editor and actually manually setting it, or just starting another save with the right pattern of being on and off. That's funny. And Hector
it's interesting.
says, "Wait, so when do this come out, Raceless?" Oh, good question. Nobody's asked that. So this is coming out tomorrow, or maybe we said it earlier. I don't know. We are releasing this tomorrow. Not sure what time yet. Probably the afternoon, so that way we can get home from work, do some last minute changes, and get it
Hmm.
public. But it shouldn't be too much to get it public.
Yeah, I think we're getting a lot of the most of the errors fixed right here.
hmm So the lights trigger was set up as a toggle on enter. So if you are in the garage, then the lights will be turned on, and if you save, they'll be on when you load. But because you enter the trigger, they got turned off. That's funny.
Yeah, you
So,
could change it from toggle to turn it on, but
I kind of like.
maybe who knows?
I kind of wish the lights would only turn on at night. I think I prefer that method more
Well, there is
than.
no night.
Oh, that's true too. Actually, good point. Yeah, there they go. They could have turned on when we're outside. That's funny. So we lifted this. We're gonna go try to take this to the rock crawl course, and this expose my inability to rock crawl despite making the map. Car guy says, if you want to try to make your own tune, and I will help you get it right. Okay, okay. One way I like to tune my off-road vehicles is actually kind of what we just did here. We raise the suspension all the way up, and then we soften the suspension so it actually goes back to a lower ride height. But in my mind, that gives me more travel, and I really love long travel suspension setups, or vehicles that look low or normal side or normal height, but then actually have just crazy travel when you're on throttle or on hard brakes or what have you. I'd also like to point out, we haven't had a single AI issue with the cops, going after us. Knock on
Yeah,
wood.
you've also been taking it pretty light. Honestly, it only really happens after multi-car chases and you leave the area of the cops that you prescribed.
True. And I think resetting Lua helps a lot too, right?
Yeah, not really.
Okay. Well, in the sense that it won't happen again. Okay, so if this takes us a minute, we're gonna make $10,000. Is that what that says? Okay, okay. I think we'll see. We'll see. Here we go.
Honestly, it's impossible to me, so
The
that's the problem with copy. I'm
question
like,
is, can I do it without flipping? little hard on a manual as well. Don't love this angle. Definitely just scratching that drive shaft. Alright, we're gonna do another approach here. I will say this takes me back because I remember having a cool rock crawler, and all that was really in the game at the time was the parking lot crawls, and I mean, they were fun, but I was like, man, if only there was more rock crawling. Now I'm here with a rock crawler, I'm like, oh, I need a way better rock crawler. It does something too challenging. Yeah. This is I could sync these down a bit, or I guess really the way I did, I use forest elements because I feel like forest elements are less taxing. Could be total crap, but I can add the terrain back up around it. Man, I thought I was gonna like just nail this real quick. Oh, we
For
stalled.
Actor to know, most of this will not work on you need to save for it. I don't even know. To be honest, all the race stuff that I worked on does not need to save. It will work with any save. But I don't know anything about the delivery stuff because I think you said something about delivery.
I thought okay, okay, we're just gonna tow the road. I thought
I
I
think it
messed
still
with.
works.
I think it will. Yep. I thought I messed with the deliveries and it broke something, but I think what I did was I just had bad code and I got Lou errors because of it. Um,
Oh, yeah, I can
if we added the garage,
I'll
yeah,
add a separate little mod that you can use to override any map into the new mod.
that'd be awesome.
So yeah, because everyone now is on a normal map, but now we have an RLS map. I'll make a little mod so you can just put it on, and then real with it, and we'll.
That's a good thing to point out. That's part of the. That's really the main reason why. I'm trying to cheat. That's the main reason why this next download size will be so large. Is that this map is now standalone. So it's literally the whole map again. So yeah, I think I lost you in Discord. But back soon. Alright, so this rock crawl might be a little too tough for us. We're gonna back it back down and yeah, we're just gonna tow the road before we tear up our truck more. We're gonna do the sand runs real quick, see how those are balanced. So, welcome back.
I can say I've been having amazingly stable connections.
Starting now or starting?
I don't know, starting the over 10-second delay.
So, Cooper says the idea was to have lights in the garage, but a trigger that says you're far enough away, so deactivate for FPS. Yeah, that makes sense. She said that's awesome. I was gonna film tomorrow for Saturday upload, so that works out so much. Yeah, absolutely. I wanted to also be there early for all the uploads and get early videos out because it has been fun trying to grow the YouTube channel and stuff. But obviously I need to take the week off, so all my content will actually be old content that's already been filmed and on the old version. So who would have thought the creator would have the most outdated videos and versions and stuff? But
you're not even gonna have an update on your new update from the mod.
Exactly. All right, so we're at the sand dunes. I don't remember what our intended rewards or time was, so we're just gonna send it. Okay. And this is another thing that's broken. This sand should be much tougher. It should be so tough this truck would probably actually not make it with this horsepower rating. So we just did that in 14.98 for a grand total of $2,500. So that was pretty actually spot on. Let me try again though. I think I do a lot better if I don't keep bogging it.
I can tell you, I've never done either.
I will also say that mud puddle back there was really fun to make. My wife and I sat here for like, I don't know, 30 minutes and just kept playing with different buttons and or not buttons, but like just different values to make it look more believable. And it was a lot of fun tuning it that way. All right, let's really send this here. Looks like we're getting some more tuning advice from Car Guy, so we'll be sure to apply that. We're also in high gear trying to do that. Clutch kicking to get us up. All right, $19,000. Let's go.
For what?
10-second run.
10 second run. Okay. Yep. So that is going to be adjusted down to 12 seconds. Probably like.
Yeah, I would definitely bring it
Seems
down.
possible.
I hope to. Obviously, we're gonna tune this for the way the terrains are set up now with the absent
Yeah.
mud and absent sand. And then when we do update the mud and sand, we will also update the values and stuff. So let's go back. And this makes me so excited to play the career. Oh, not low. There we go.
You're playing it right now.
I know, but like, I want to like get attached to these cars and like make longer decisions.
Yeah, not just
Yeah, not just speed running all the content. So we're going
So where are you
to
going now?
do some suspension changes. We're gonna go back to the off-road track to see if we can better our time.
Well, yeah, you should probably do the others.
The others,
What do you mean off-road track?
the
Oh, yeah. The dirt circuit. Yeah, that's what I
yeah,
mean.
yeah, dirt circuit. That's a better word. Just want to run this stop sign. I just love that I ran that stop sign in front of the cop, and I had that instant like same level of oh crap guilt that I do when I if I was in front of a real cop.
Yeah.
All
Dude,
right.
I think that the game works really well if you kind of play it like kind of normal, kind of you push it a little bit, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
But if you're doing like crazy big chases, the AI just can't handle it.
yeah,
It's something with the spawning. I know it's something with the spawning. I just don't know how that all works.
yeah. So car guy says take the spring rates from 40K to 35K, so we're gonna soften it and reduce the rebound as well. So we'll do that. We're waiting for our car to get repaired. We're gonna try to make some money real quick in the vehicle purchasing world. This is gonna be really fun with modded vehicles as well because you won't know the prices. At least I definitely won't. 17 grand, a street machine with 385 horsepower. That has to be worth. Oh, I don't want to take the taxi though. Bet that would be
Honestly,
worth money.
I love the fact that when you open it, you always see trailers and they're kind of cheap.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that because it does tailor you for delivery and having delivery be like an easy entry.
Yeah, yeah. And I do love the deliveries. It's just we didn't really make any changes this go around on them
No,
other
that's still
than
stock.
the
We're
spawn
not. Yeah.
rates. The spawn rates are really interesting too. The way it's designed, it took a lot for me to understand how it worked just
Yeah.
from play testing and changing values here and there. It's kind of
Honestly,
like the amount of the volume of deliveries seems to be dependent on how many are actually receiving and giving out, or some correlation there, which is really interesting. There's like kind of a supply and demand effect, and at least a coding aspect. It makes it hard when you're just like, I want this one area to have less things. It's like, well, I need to take out parcels for all the office buildings or something like that.
yeah.
We're gonna buy the Sunburst for 23.5. See if we make some money.
23.5. That's you're getting
If we don't make money,
scammed.
we're gonna keep it because we have problems with sunk cost values, and we're gonna make it into a rally car. If not, we're gonna sell it. Let's see.
No way. Honestly, it's probably worth like I've bought them for like 16. That's all I know.
Okay, well this one is worth 24.7. I'll have you know. So we made $1,000. We have to wait a
Okay.
minute to sell it, but that's kind of cool. It'd be
I
fun
mean,
if the delivery was longer and like you had to like really invest in something, right? So it's like I love to
I
like
don't know.
quickly make the money. I don't think we can do that necessarily right now. I'm not thinking of a real thing to actually do, but
I don't want to make it slower to be honest.
no,
Because like when you're buying your first, yeah.
but like if there's like a dealership that has potentially better deals, but the delivery time's longer, something like that.
I don't know. Maybe. Well,
Just
definitely we're looking into more dealerships for sure.
yeah, we are planning on adding some dealerships at some point. Um, let's go ahead and soften these suspensions.
But all of
Um,
this is like in the future.
yeah,
Definitely after the next BeamNG update, I'm probably gonna say.
yeah. I
But
don't.
there's gonna be like, I think there's gonna be steady updates on the GitHub, which you guys will have access to, so you can always get the latest. So
Mhm.
whatever little updates are made, you can keep up there, or yeah, even put issues. Honestly, if you put tickets out for bugs you have, I'll handle them.
Yeah, I really don't understand GitHub well. I struggle just to download things out of it. So we might have to. I would like to at least make an in-depth video, maybe even with you, on
Yeah,
how
for
to
sure.
really work all that. Probably a separate video than how to download it. But, whoa. All right, so we made some suspension changes. We're just going to tow to the drag garage. Man, can you? So if we can purchase drag garages, we can essentially purchase. I mean, a garage is basically a home, right? So
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no, we can.
Well, there's no reason to buy them.
No, other than for like with the like, hey, this is my home base. Like if you're trying to role play it.
Yeah, there's no
No, but like you can park in your driveway. Like this is your garage. You only have 4 spots, kind of thing. I would definitely be interested in that, especially if like we made the garages all have a cost associated with it, and those were cheaper or something.
yeah,
Obviously, you can't.
rent. Rent
Yeah.
all of them. You don't own anything, so you have just like roughly.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Whatever, just because you start off, you get like the first.
Um,
Like,
I don't know. Level. Make a level caps, and then there's more of a reason to go for levels. I don't really go for levels much.
I'm saying like what is how often what determines how often you get charged for the this, you know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you're saying. It'd
That's
probably
why I
be
said
easiest to be distance driven,
play time
because
or distance driven or play time.
yeah,
I think those are the only two options.
yeah, that or
And we
uses.
can have like locational based ones
Yeah.
where I could like allow you to drive into that place at the track in between a hot lap,
Hmm.
and it's like a pit, or you can do like pit stop or something
Yeah.
where it pauses your time.
All right. Our best was a minute and 1 second for the hot lap. Our other best was a minute and 3 seconds for the standing start. So here we go. I don't think I didn't necessarily fully tune this suspension. I just kind of did little updates. Just want to see if it's any better. Meant to actually do a better job at fully tuning this one.
I'm just thinking the way I can maybe UI message stuff.
Yeah, let me read. I mean, I feel like game
Honestly,
development in general, UI is just a hard thing for some reason.
yeah, I'm using that because I use it. I see how that hot.
Oh, right. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh yeah, you're just making good jumps here on my end.
Well, stay tuned. I just totally missed third gear, and I really needed it, and I panicked and went to fourth, and that didn't do me any good. No, I chickened out. I chickened out. I did every wrong input I could.
Oh, yeah, okay, you're still gonna run?
Yeah, we're just gonna run it. Sure, we get that third gear. Yep, I'm on just an Xbox controller. I have a wheel, but I enjoy it, but it's just not as, I don't know, I don't like it as much. For PMG at least.
the real thing to do. There's some of the bugs that did it.
I mean, it's good. It's just like ever since I started doing VR, I can't. I have a hard time using the wheel not in VR, and my computer just isn't strong enough to really have a good experience in VR PUBG.
Like those cars that pull like your garage on the track, the racetrack.
Yep, yep. Probably in future updates gonna add more garages because I'm already.
I
I mean,
think there's well, maybe we need to add like the ability to like taxi to places.
to what?
Like taxi to places, and you could like,
Oh,
let's say you taxi to the track, and you can walk into the track and then go by the garage or whatever, or by the pass, because you have the garage
right.
and you have the garage while that's active, and then once you exit the area, like I'll do like a safe zone where if you go like, you know how you go to the exit the track,
Hmm.
there's all those like garages and whatever. I'll just make that like the safe zone. We'll put the garage there or something, and
Yeah,
yeah, you could. The only real way to get there would be taxi there and then have your thing to
that'd be
TP,
cool.
I guess.
Could you also put on my
Otherwise,
list to fix the pictures on the garages? I forgot about that.
oh, that'd be cool.
Okay, so I don't know if we're gonna repair the roamer. We might get rid of it. We are running about out of time here. This has been a really long stream. Is there any other questions or things that people want to see? I'm gonna check my list on what I wanted to check off. We did all those. I want to try some more of the missions. All the missions should. I mean, we tested all the missions. Oh, you know what? Let's check. Let's test the off-road track mission. So we're just wait another 2 minutes. What's my policy score now? I want to take a look at that. Um, so there's our log of all of our insurance incidents. I love that.
What is your policy score? I guess I'll see it in a second.
2.16.
Okay,
My premium is $1,600.
it's kind of a lot.
Yeah, yeah. But I do have like the best coverage, right? As far as
Yep,
um,
you have the best coverage.
lowest deductible.
So, see, I don't know if I want to raise the premium, make it like scarier. Because right now you kind of have high insurance. Actually, 2.16, I guess, isn't that bad.
Well, the difference right now for me is $1,600 for a premium on the 5% deductible. On the 25% deductible, it's $1,000 premium. I don't know what that would have related to in the cost of that. I probably should have looked at that. That would have been cool.
What do you mean? In the price breakdown?
Yeah, like how much it would have
Oh.
cost me to repair my roamer had I not
Oh,
had I had a different coverage. Man, struggling to talk
yeah.
today. Um,
2.16, like, that premium, I guess it's not that bad, but like, it's actually pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
yeah.
Because thinking
Um,
about it, like, I don't know how many loops that would be around the track.
mhm.
I'd say like five.
Trying to decide. I don't want to sell the Hiroshi because I like it, but I don't need it, and we can make a little money off of it. What was I? Oh, I was gonna test the off-road. Okay, let's do this. Let's sell. We'll sell the Hiroshi. Never even drove it. That's okay. That was the purpose of it. Yeah, I think I'll definitely take a break on any development stuff for a couple weeks. I think when I get back, I'm gonna want to just play for a week or so, and
Hmm.
then naturally, you know how it goes. You're like, oh, what if I did this? What if I did that?
Yeah, but definitely got to play this because, and hopefully when by the time you're back, it's tuned out better.
Hmm.
Honestly, I really hope that after we release it and put it on the forum that people say something maybe, but probably no one's gonna say anything honestly. But it'd be really nice to be able to tune these numbers out better. But
Right.
I guess I will work on that tomorrow. Try to actually get good cars for everything
Yeah.
and try to like see what kind of times I can really get.
Yeah.
But the rock crawls I think are almost impossible to be honest.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, Wondering if I should try to throw on some mods just so I can. With vanilla, it's definitely gonna be challenging, but I think it could also. Well, I feel like it could be OP if we had a truck to do it, and it did it well, right? We got good at it, but like that's also the reward for your risk of
And if they pay so
right, but you're gonna do a lot of damage learning that, figuring it out, doing it wrong. Keep it for now. People will play it. They'll let us know if it's OP or broken.
if someone says I really cannot do this, and everyone just doing that, then getting $10,000 or $15,000 out of it is, I think, a pretty good return.
Yeah.
Because that means you could probably do it again.
Just realized I totally went the
Because
wrong
the
way.
issue is just doing it once.
So we're gonna do an off-road mission with AI. I've softened suspension a lot. I don't know if that's gonna be good or not, but it is what it is. Go ahead and lock the rear diffs for now. Keep the front open. And where is it? Off-road race. I think it's no. That's all rallies. I think it's right here. This truck sounds louder. I don't know if I accidentally turned up my volume or what. So this is, yep, this track.
Oh, is that what you're talking about? The figure eight?
Yeah, there's a figure eight. This isn't it, but
What is this?
this is off-road. This is the same off-road track, dirt track.
Oh, it's just from a different angle?
Mm-hmm.
I never drive around it. The only time I messed with it was.
Yeah, it does. Oh, so it actually started the event, so this will be interesting. It started the race timer. Yeah. I don't know if I just happened to be going slow enough through the stage, or someone else was going slow enough through the stage. So much dirt, it's hard to pass. We don't have a high-powered truck or anything. I really want to see the ability to buy a dune kicker in the garage, which is why I wanted to add a vehicle catalog of some sort, but we're just not there. Or if you could just buy a chassis as a catalog, that'd be really cool. What's going on with those racers? I think so.
Yeah, for sure. If it's hard.
Well, and also look how rowdy that race has been. I gotta do, I have to do 3 laps of that and try to keep the truck running. One rollover, like that's the end of the race, but I also get the damage. I didn't see the money we made. Everything happened too fast. But when okay. Do what?
We could do a ramp.
I don't know. I don't like that. Yeah, I did that because the AI were struggling. I also missed a checkpoint at some point, so this second lap I know I'm not going to get paid. Yeah, I added the ramp just because AI. I didn't want the AI to get stuck. If for some reason they didn't make it, they'd be at the bottom and they could log up the racetrack. So that's why I added the ramp. It's more out of necessity, than I really like this feature. It is nice, but I do like the kind of risk reward of like I gotta make this job. I mean, you saw me miss third gear. All right, I made $800 on that second lap actually. Tolerance is so small too. checks for player
Would you say
vehicle.
that
Is it the AI are missing checkpoints? That would make sense because it's not tracking it. Well, unless it's the AI are going through a different AI. Or sorry, the AI are going through a different checkpoint than the player, so then they're saying... I do think that's how it works.
Maybe they are players.
At least vehicle ID, that's how it works.
Or the player's ID. But what if they're a player and it's equals and that is their player's ID?
So we made $8 grand for that race. Continue at
We need
challenge
to
start.
we need to run this in multiplayer.
And multiplayer. Hold on. I don't think we're ready for career multiplayer yet. Oh, I see. Sorry. Yeah, that's it. Whoa. How much money do we have now? 3,700. Sorry, 37,000. It's probably too late to look at Lua. I want to see how much we actually got paid for that. Because imagine we were getting paid per AI vehicle. I don't know. I don't remember what my money was. We'll have to rewind the stream. All right, so let's get back to chat. Go ahead.
Not like we would make money. The races could actually probably work online with multiplayer, but not like we'd make any of the career stuff.
Right. So let me get back to
the races
chat.
are part of the map, so
yeah. Just came now to the stream. Haven't seen much of the new update, but can't wait to try it. Yeah, feel free to rewind, watch it again, watch it while you're at work or doing whatever, having it on the background. I love listening to YouTube in the background when people are just like live streaming. Helps me get through my day. Wow, so I don't feel like my roamer's that messed up, but now my repair is $8,800 for just a standard repair. And private repair is 11,000, so it is closing that gap. That's cool to see.
Oh, well, the thing is, you have the 25% deductible now.
Right.
So, but you see, your insurance isn't gonna go up even though it's so expensive.
It's not? Is that what it said?
It's what says 0.1%, which isn't
Oh,
a lot
right.
relative to what your insurance is, because it all goes up as a percentage of your insurance. So like it's really bad to have high insurance,
Right.
and having high insurance gives you high insurance.
Gotcha.
It's like a really bad upward hill, getting up the insurance hill. It's like hard to get off.
Yeah, that makes sense. So,
What you have to do is you have to start doing races and don't crash at all, because races drive a lot.
right.
It's a lot of distance. You make money, and just don't crash. You could go slow.
So let's do this for the end of the stream here. Let's go ahead and I'm going to finish repairing the roamer. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to get a track car. We're going to do some tracks. We're going to watch that insurance go down just because we didn't really test that either. And then I want to buy a drag car and really get some better drag times and test that pricing. Because it's also what most of my YouTube series and career playthrough is centered around is drag racing. Then also Car Guy says that would be cool to have it where you buy the chassis because that's how it is in real life. Yeah, I think it'd be really cool. One, you'd have to, I think, make custom configs. Well, actually, maybe you wouldn't. What were you gonna say?
I said we could probably get it done. It's gonna take a few weeks, to be honest.
Yeah. That reminds me of Street Legal Racing Redline or whatever, where you had the option to buy the chassis and build the car up through all the parts. That would be a lot of fun. I think it would be cool in this because it'd be more expensive to do it that way because of all the parts you'd have to put on it and stuff. But then you could choose what you wanted.
Or you could just run something really stripped.
True.
Like for a lightweight car, you know everything that's on there.
Right. Yeah, no, that'd be fun.
But at the same time, it's not that hard to. Well, it is kind of hard because the parts inventory.
Right.
Parts inventory is really bad right now.
And also, I don't know if Colopian's still in the chat. I'm not going to talk about what he's working on, but before I forget, I wish you the best of luck in what you're working on. Let's just say there's going to be some really cool updates, and Tristan, we're going to have to talk about how we merge back in with what what the devs put in, and get everything to marry together again.
That's not gonna be hard. think it should be shouldn't be too bad. Other than the map, as long as there's not big map changes, we shouldn't have to worry.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to sell this for 71 grand. That's awesome. I forgot we had that big profit on it. I did put some money into it, but you didn't really see that return, which is fine. We're still making money. So we're up to 100 grand after more or less 3 hours of gameplay. Probably a lot less because we had some issues at the start, some crashes during, and we were kind of speed running and testing a lot of things. So I think that's pretty good. Well, we did have a couple random bumps. We got like 19 grand for a hill climb.
Yeah, that's fixed.
But let's get some big money or some cool cars or something. There
Yeah.
is this track vehicle. It only has 200 horsepower. I don't know how a 1990 D Series D25 lifted is 75 grand, but maybe just because it has a lot of parts on it. I don't know.
What is he saying? This was a sick feature of SLRR build.
build all from the ground.
All.
So that's just building the chassis. You
Oh,
would
yeah,
buy a
yeah.
chassis and build it from the ground up.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's definitely.
Oh, what's that? Is that a drift car? I do love. Man, also future update. One day we are gonna get to the more drifting. I love drifting. But we're just
Yeah,
not there
maybe
yet.
be a place to drift, but I don't know if we could really work on the scoring.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. To be honest, I'm not looking to change base features. I'm looking to add features. Like this racing thing is a new feature.
Right.
I don't really want to mess with what they got going on because I don't know what the chances are that we're implementing the same features. I think this is a cool feature, but I bet they're going to implement it.
Right.
In a way.
Right.
I would assume so. I personally,
And like I
I
always
think I'm
say,
gonna love it.
I'm excited for what the devs do. It's not a oh no, they did the feature that we had before, because first off they probably had it planned way before we got our hands on this, way before you probably even bought the game. And second, we're
Yeah.
just doing this as like a hey, we want to enjoy it now, or at least get started on enjoying it now. Keep the interest until this is just to tide us over until the devs get to it. So we just bought.
And I
Okay,
could
go ahead.
hope that we both go in different directions. That's all I can hope.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, especially with the
Just
features
so
that
we
you're
have
really.
more.
This says nitrous, sick. Well, there's some features that you really want to do that I'd be surprised were thought of.
Yeah.
Sounds
For
great.
sure. So I'm gonna be working on this. This weekend's gonna be all playing this. I haven't played this thoroughly,
Yeah.
or really at all, really. So you could code so much of it, and you'd be like,
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna do a drag pass real quick. See where this car's at, and then we're gonna go to the track. That was good money. 660 for a 12-second time. So if you're gonna do drag racing, you really gotta be dedicated to it. As in, like, you really gotta build up that really fast car. It can't just be, oh, I bought this car off the shelf, it's quick. And I think I like that. I forgot you're delayed.
I was gonna guess like 660 is the reward. Whatever. I think that's it.
All right, Hector, take care. Thanks for stopping by. Excited for that to come out tomorrow. Drag is quite a challenge, but it's cool. Yeah, I like the challenge of just pushing yourself. It's not just how good can you drive. There is some driving aspect to it, but it's kind of how good can you build, and I think that's what I really enjoy about it. I'm gonna DM you. I got some questions, feel free to ask the questions in here as well. I'll tell you if I can't answer it. And I think that's all the chat.
Fun active part. I'm definitely gonna get that little thing. And I can just do that in chat. And you guys can pick up.
Oh, you're gonna give him early access to the mod or the
Like
mod?
tomorrow.
Oh yeah, absolutely, that's fine. Oh, okay, the conversion.
They can convert their file with RLS.
I see. I see. That'd be good for testing too, to make sure they can do it and stuff. So, on that note, feel free to. I would actually encourage everyone to join the Discord. It's Pio's Discord, or Pio and Hector's, and you can talk to them about who owns what. But I have a little section in there for all my mods, and it's just a really good community, really good people. They do a lot of multiplayer, a lot of live streaming. It's a lot of fun, and I try to give sneak peeks and updates and early access and test stuff to them to test for me and Tristan on the stuff we had. So if you want to try some of this stuff early, we're not doing much of an early test for them with this update, but other things we definitely give them a few days in advance so that way they can also try out. No, most of this was done this week. Yep, absolutely. And really, to me, this is just the beginning. You know, we put a lot of work in, but this is the first update we've done together, and it's.
I'm just getting started here.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I mean, he's just learning the game still too.
These features just make me want to play it more, though I'm the one
Yeah, I just think it's such a good sandbox for adding the features that for modding in general, right? Like, oh, there's something I really want, I need to do it. I'm gonna end stream just alright, put a spin out there. This is gonna be my last lap.
The audio is actually messed up.
Is it?
Not messed up, but like kinda. Like we are really quiet in the background, and the car is like super loud.
Interesting. I wonder what happened.
I'd put the like the vehicle volume down. Game volume at like I don't
Yeah,
know,
that is off.
60% or something of what it is.
I don't know what,
but
it could have been the vehicles, right? This could just have a loud exhaust.
could be.
I did lower it now, so it should be better. Probably not perfect, but I'm looking at the audio levels. Let me know if that's better. Thank you, Brandon, for letting us know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's good.
Good.
On my when I just unmuted it.
Perfect. We'll probably do more live streams like this as well, I imagine, as we get closer to bigger releases and updates. Probably not for the small updates, but
I'm willing to do these like little
yeah. What's this cop doing? Oh boy. Yep.
I don't really know anything about second person to be honest.
Can you read his comment? I'm driving.
He said, I would like to start modding for PNG. I do mods for second person, mod as well. I see some stuff in PNG and it's a bit more complex than second person.
Very cool.
I really don't know anything about the setup, so that's
I've played it. It's a lot of fun.
yeah, I know I love the game, but just
My only advice, and you probably already know this advice, is if you're interested, absolutely just jump in, go for it. I've played this game for probably over 5 years, easily over 5 years, and I knew I kind of had a base understanding of how some of the modding would go because I played rigs and rods as well. But I just was like, I don't know, I was busy. I didn't know. I felt like I couldn't do any modding just because it seemed intimidating. But this year I said, you know what? Let's just jump in. Let's just start it. And not even 6 months later, this is where we're at. So definitely jump in. There's tons of space. I don't know what kind of modeling you do, if it's like vehicle or assets and stuff. That was actually the first thing I tried to make was a vehicle mod for Rigs of Rods a long time ago. Made this really cool vehicle, and then I just dropped the project. I just got busy and never looked back. But modeling's pretty fun. Got into Blender for a little bit. It's a good time. I'd like to get back into it, but it's just I don't know if I can survive another learning curve right now.
Yeah. Right now, it's not like hitting another learning curve. It's always a learning curve.
Yep.
We're still learning.
Yep.
It's gonna be continuously like the features that I want to make. I'll figure it out, but just gotta learn it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's gonna take time.
So we missed some checkpoints. I'm just gonna quickly go to the drag paddock.
The checkpoint you missed, I just made bigger.
Did you? I'm excited for that. I came back to play BeamMG because of that mod, and it feel pretty interested in the game. Oh, and felt pretty interested in on the game again. That's good. Appreciate it. I'm glad
About this
people.
mod?
Yeah, I think that's what he's saying.
Hey, if he thinks that this mod is fun, you're not even playing this update. This update's crazy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Thank you for enjoying it. I think I do actually have to leave now. So maybe we won't get into testing as much for the drag strip, just because I don't think I can purchase a car that can really go a deep 8 or a deep 7. Oh, you know what? I got these parts. Can I sell these? These are worth some money. We'll see if we can find a drag car, but I doubt we will find one.
What's it called? If you wanted to,
Have a
you
sell all
could
button?
could get money. There is a money space on this map.
Is it by that one spot? Is it the same spot?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go. Let me. Now I gotta buy a car though. Well, no, I can just walk it, right?
You could taxi there.
So we had some development tools per se laying around the map. Oh, that's interesting. So don't mind us. This won't work for your build. Let's remember to turn this off.
Oh yeah, I removed it already. You just
Oh,
still
okay.
have it.
Where is it? Is it over here?
No, it's in the map, but it's on by the garage in Belasco or whatever.
Yeah, I'm at.
Belasco City
Well, I
Garage.
guess you're a little bit behind, but I'm at Belasco. I'm walking around. Maybe you have to be in a
Oh,
vehicle.
no, you just have to be left side of the building. Yep, it should just be right here. Oh, you didn't get it? Crazy.
No, maybe I have to
If
be
you
in a
open your little
vehicle.
menu, did it show up?
Well, that was a long time ago. Here, let me go run back over there.
Yeah.
Oh, something I have to ask. On this new update, does the parts will be displayed separated from the other cars? No, we didn't make any UI
No.
changes like that. I think that's a very challenging change. I would
I
bet,
can look into it, but I
yeah, I
really
would bet
can't
that
tell you.
the next update from the devs they're gonna fix that, or at least make a move in that direction, just because they made a move so quickly on the parts inventory. Or sorry, the all the other UI stuff for the menus, but I could be wrong. So we're not putting that on our list of things to work on.
Yeah, if there's like a simple way to sort it, I can look into that, but that's about it.
Yeah. Let's see. Is there anything high powered? Anything we can really test at the drag strip? There is a street tuned. The Bastion drag. Oh, but it's 95 grand. We might just have to end it. Let's buy. Quick, let's just buy
Okay.
something super cheap. Let's buy this. I'll buy this D series, and I want to drive through that trigger. I think that will spawn the money.
Oh yeah, probably. Actually, I don't know.
Oh, it's a
Does it
manual.
even exist? Does it even? Does this function even exist?
I know it did a lot of work in the code. We might have just taken the function out.
Yeah, I think it did.
Yeah. This truck is really peppy, actually. It's kind of cool.
This probably is just throwing little errors when you drive through it.
Yeah. All right. We'll try to maybe. I think I need to end the stream now. I wanna do one more drag pass. Let's. Oh, we made $5 grand on that truck though. That's pretty nice.
Very nice.
For the record, I mean I know we've made money almost on every single one of our purchases, but really I think we've been smart and gotten lucky a lot.
Yeah, when you know, you know.
Yep. Appreciate you stopping by, car guy. Enjoy the rest of your day. Good luck on the rest of your map. Hopefully that gets out soon, and I will try to take a look at it as well as soon as I can. Oh, we're $3 grand short because of taxes. Found a Bastion drag. I think
Oh, that's really good. Okay.
oh, there we go. I don't think if we can't find anything that's really, you know, really fast, really crazy, I think we're gonna have to call it here.
I don't know how fast that like 800 EV thing goes.
That's pretty good. Where was that? Did you see
I don't
that?
know.
Oh, okay.
I think I did.
There's a
Isn't it the
500
yellow one?
here.
Oh,
Drag cars or the electric cars actually are pretty quick on the drag strip.
that's what I was
What's
thinking. It's just like I wouldn't really.
I want to see what the most expensive car is. The Drax Scintilla, 428,000. That's something to work
Honestly,
towards.
that's so expensive.
It is,
But
but I mean,
but you could make the money. You can make the
oh
money
yeah,
racing.
and you can do it buying and selling the cars, working your way up that way.
And the trucks are expensive too, but like, you know what I mean? That's like also an expensive
The
thing.
deliveries pay well. You should make your return pretty well on that.
Yeah.
We'll buy this electric car real quick and see. Oh wait, here's a drag car. Oh, that's for 145,000. I got a little lost. Oh, let's get this one. All right, we're gonna purchase this real quick. I don't think we have any money for any modifications. My vehicles. We gotta wait a minute. But yeah, take care, car guy. Good to see you. Any last questions? If there are more questions, feel free to comment in the video. Go to the BMG forums. Link will be in the description as well as Discord. We're pretty responsive, and I try to respond and read everyone's question and issue. Be on the lookout tomorrow for the mod. July 12th is when this version 2 will be out. Are we going to pack it into one file, or are we still going to do it separate? Or I guess we can talk about that later.
We are going to do both.
Okay, sounds good to me.
You know what I mean? We could
Yeah.
there will be a combined one, but then we will have it separate as we have it separate because we're not going to combine them.
Right.
But we will give a solo pack, just like a single package out.
Cool. I like that. And let's quickly go to the drag strip. We'll see how fast we can do this in an electric car. It's probably a speed limit deleter I should have taken off. It's very quiet. Alright, so we're just gonna stage here.
I think I'm just gonna probably. I don't think I could find anything more to change really. I just gotta fix that one issue. I got that one bug that I know about, and that's it.
Okay. And I know I got some lighting to add.
All I gotta say is, you know, don't run from the police in your test drive vehicle.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's gonna. Yeah. I wonder if.
I haven't seen it happen yet. That's crazy.
Is it able to be fixed? He
Yeah,
said,
probably. It's just
well,
a simple number.
oh,
I think I fixed it actually.
okay,
To be honest, I just haven't tested it.
gotcha.
Would you mind just quickly
Sure.
TPing, just go, what's it called, take a taxi to a dealership, and then if you could do Rich is the best for testing.
Okay. Oh, I can't stop. Let me, my first drag run didn't work, but, that's fine. We'll just do this. I don't think it would have been a very fast run anyways.
Uh, I think Rena and G said now they chase you for a longer time. The police? Yes, technically, yes. They chase you for a longer time because um, I made a system where if you have your plate, they take like 50 seconds to look for you, but if you don't have a plate, they take 35 seconds. So if you don't have your plate, it's much higher risk. They will fine you 2.5 times more, and sometimes the fines are like $4,000 when you're really running. So it's gonna be bad.
All right, we're gonna take our taxi to a $250,000 scintilla,
Okay,
and we're gonna
okay.
test drive it.
Yeah, test drive that thing. Make sure to do some reckless things to catch some cops.
So, are we getting caught before my little test drive timer runs out? Or are we not getting
Yeah,
caught?
you have to. You have to get caught. Yes. You have to take cops, but you also have to like do a few things.
Okay, make it spicy is what you're saying.
Can you actually switch your UI apps to the police evade?
To the police evade?
Yeah,
I
there's a
can.
UI app that says police evade
Oh,
mission.
not if you hit escape though.
Huh?
I can't change my UI apps during test drive.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Then we'll just
Yeah, just make sure to like hit him and cause a traffic collision. You're doing this exactly as I'm like watching you. Oh, and then you paused.
yeah, because I was gonna try to change the UI menu. So I
Oh,
was in the test drive. I accidentally ended it. The cops are here to pull me over because they're still mad at me, you know, for a good reason.
yeah. So abandon the sale. Try to get another test drive vehicle and start the test drive.
And I evaded them when they were right in front of me. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right, let's do one more quick
Not my.
test.
I don't know. I don't know why they do that.
Whoops, what button did I press?
Oh, I'm watching him. He's coming over here. I see him. He's on his way. He's like, that's a nice car.
You're so delayed.
Oh, that's a nice car. Yeah.
So is my
He's
game,
like, yeah.
though.
He's like, you know what? I'm not mad at you, but I'm good. I'm good. He's like, you know what? That is really nice. I'm sorry that I got in your way.
Probably wasn't you. All right,
Funny.
let's start this test drive.
And go get that guy angry again because you don't appreciate that.
Oh, interesting. I can't actually test drive. Test drive's kind of broken. But I think that's going to have to do it for this stream. We've discovered a lot. We've learned a lot. Again, come check out the mod tomorrow. And let us know if you have any questions. Do you have anything else you want to say?
No, no, I'm good.
All right. Well, yeah, thanks for
I,
watching.
yep. Thanks
Uh,
for watching, and stay tuned tomorrow. It's gonna be good.
yep. All right. Take